We're off to the lands of the light and dark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, have we
Yeah.
gotten there yet, or are we still traveling?
Huh?
We just landed in the Terra Forest.
Yeah, you're at
Okay,
the. You got ferried across, so you're on the other side now. Okay,
cool.
so what happened in the last session? You guys murdered a giant death robot. How dare you? Um, and then you guys took care of one of the black dragons, but you let him go to tell Zog all about you guys. Oh, jeez. And then you guys went to the stage and you learned how to become white dragons. Stronger white dragons. You already are white dragons, but how to become stronger white dragons. And you guys have decided that you only know where two other keys are, so you decided to head towards Arya and Bleak to see if you can figure out what's going on with those ones. And that's where we are. We are at the ferry port at Terra Forest, where your guys'
I
starboard
believe we
is.
do have information that the Black Dragons have been to Aurea, right? I think somewhere along the way we got the impression that they're already
We heard
here.
that there were ships, right, that were traveling between
Yeah.
Aria and Sandred Port.
Correction.
Yeah.
You heard that ships passed through this passageway, but there is no
Oh,
way
okay, fair
for
enough.
them to know exactly where the
It was
ships
the
came
direction
from.
of Aria.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad assumption to think that maybe black dragons have ported in Aria at least once, or if not, still there. It's a um yeah, it's like right there, you know? It's like right there.
And we still don't actually know what we're going to be doing once we have all these things together. We're still working on that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to keep them safe.
The truth will become clear
You'll
eventually.
just unlock the goddess yourself and like try to convert her. Just be like, destruction. It's not that exciting.
Well,
It's
I'm
overrated.
actually envisioning we get all the keys, the bad guy comes up, smacks us around, grabs the keys, begins his final plan, and that's when we come in and fight the goddess ourselves, or something
Oh.
like that.
Okay.
Spoiler
Maybe, I don't
alert,
know.
jeez.
Truth be told, you're probably all gonna drown before that happens, but hey.
I have ranks in swimming.
Yeah, we're getting on a boat.
Oh, you already went on the boat. There was no octopus attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
No
No sea
kraken
serpents.
today. Nope. Mm. My drink is way too hot to
No
drink.
serpent stew for us.
Oh, gross. Ugh. I sat in the drive-thru for like 15 minutes just to get a fucking coffee. It's like one of those things where the person in front of you was ordering like for an office of 8 or some shit.
Mm. You're already stuck in the line, but it's like,
Right.
geez, if I had just walked in through the front door, I would have got service quicker.
Maybe, but I also might have gotten COVID quicker too.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, you guys are in the forest. The people at the ferry dock did warn you that there are fae in the forest, so just be on your alert. And they also tell you to
Okay.
don't mess with them, just avoid them. Just, just don't do anything.
That sounds like nature stuff. So follow boy's lead.
Yeah, the guy says,
Wait,
and
he's
if
not
you
boy
can
anymore,
avoid
isn't
it,
he?
I think he's still boy, but um,
I thought he
Yeah.
changed his name.
I think he was just doing that
No,
for
I'm boy.
fun.
Oh, okay.
Well, when I was a boar, I was boar.
He was bored.
I see.
For
I
the
see.
moment.
That's right. That's what it was. Fox is fox. Boy is boy. Boar is boar.
So the fairy guy will tell you though. He'll say, it'd probably be best that you don't even pick up sticks to make a fire. Really, just leave the forest alone.
Okay.
But
Right.
if you cut through the forest, right in the entrance of the passage tunnel, there is a camping spot that some of us have made. So you might have to travel through the forest through a little bit of the wee hours of darkness, but once you get to the cave, you should be able to rest.
Okay, I see. I didn't notice it before, but now I see the path leading into the mountains there.
Yeah, it's kind of hidden.
So that's a
in there.
tunnel under the mountains. Okay.
Yes, we made it. Well, not me, but all the people, all the locals.
I sense that this person or the people of the village are like once bitten, twice shy about this forest.
Maybe. They seem
I
to be
guess we'll
weary
get going
of it.
then.
Or cautious, not scared of it, but just like, be cautious. Okay. So you guys head out in the morning, then, I'm guessing, so that you get as much hours
Sure.
of travel as you can. Alright, I'm just gonna ask this. Is there anything you would like to do in the forest while you're going through the forest?
I don't think
Kinda
anything
balls.
in
Told
particular.
not to.
I
Pull out my
have to
axe,
give you the option.
Log some trees.
If I don't give
It
you
is
the
my profession.
option.
I mean,
Okay.
maybe good things will happen if we do it. I don't know.
Yeah, the trees are full of gold. It's a fairy
Oh.
forest, right? That's how it works.
I'm not gonna risk it though.
Maybe that might be how it works. Okay.
I'll just keep a lookout for like any animals I haven't seen before.
Alright. So while you're walking through, you don't really see animals, but you do hear movement of the forest. Every once in a while, you'll hear, like, the sounds of, like, bark cracking loudly, and the ruffling of leaves and movement, but it's kind of too far from you guys in the road, but it always seems to kind of move somewhere else and then go quiet again, so it doesn't stay loud for very long, this bark and leaves rattling. And every great once in a while you guys are walking through, you'll hear little bits of laughter, like,
That's nice.
but
Definitely not
nothing
creepy.
disturbs you on the road. Is there anything you guys do?
I keep my eyes open for any more suspicious like chuckling.
Okay.
Carefully keep moving forward.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys
Do
do
you want to
so.
hustle to get through the forest faster?
Okay, you guys start hustling. The laughter's getting you on edge. Alright.
Maybe a little bit. He's probably like, that was weird.
Oh, it's also fall, so like the leaves and stuff are all like more orangey. There are like pine
Oh, they're
trees in
very
here,
pretty.
so like they're losing some of their pines, and the floor has like a bed of pine strings. I don't know what they call those. The really stringy part of the pine. Anyways, yeah. So that's all over the beds of
Stringy.
the ground. Yeah, you ever taken leaves off of a pine? Have you ever seen the pine tree's leaf? They're very weird. They're like sticks. They're like
I
strings.
thought they had needles.
Well, needles. Yeah, they're like needles. Is that what they call them?
Okay,
Needles.
pine needles.
Pine needles. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I'm like,
Gotcha.
pine leaves. Wait, what? I haven't
Well, that's
seen
what
a
they
pine
are.
leaf.
They're
What?
leaves, technically.
They're needles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Those are coniferous, yeah, trees.
So it's fall time, so the trees are shedding.
Okay.
Okay, we keep moving.
Okay, you guys keep moving.
Yeah.
And you take note of the forest and the location and its crazy noises that it has. The other forests you've been in didn't sound like this.
Yeah.
No, there's one with ghosts and one with centaurs.
Oh yeah,
Each
yeah.
forest has its own terrifying
Slightly-
noises.
Slightly different noises, yes. Alright, you guys do get to the cave entrance where immediately inside is a camp, like a put out fire pit that you guys can use, and a nice little cubby spot for you guys to like lay down whatever bedding you might have.
Cool.
So, do you camp or do you go through the tunnels?
No, if it's
I
evening, I
Don't
think
think we
it's best
should
to camp.
camp.
You don't think we
Wait.
should camp?
Well, it's nighttime.
Is it nighttime?
Yeah, it took you guys an
Okay,
entire
okay.
day and almost a day and a half to get through there. Like it was partly
Last
night
I heard, we
while
were
you
waking
there.
up.
You didn't have any encounters.
But yeah, okay,
yeah,
we do a whole day of travel, but we don't mess with the forest. Okay. Yeah, sure, we'll
Yeah.
camp.
basically. Okay. So fast forward, unless you guys have anything specifically you want to do, you guys camp and then go through the tunnels, which will take you nearly a day to get through as well. But when you come out into this valley that it doesn't really have very many trees. In fact, there's very few trees, but it's very bright. This whole area seems very bright and golden-like. The grass seems somewhat golden. When you pick up a blade of grass, like the grass itself looks green, but whatever's going on with the sky is just making everything seem golden-like, even though it's not actually gold.
Whoa.
And when you look up to the sky, you see its source mainly coming from Aria. So it's really gold over there. But it seems to be illuminating and causing the surrounding area to be somewhat gold as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we heard about this place, right?
You did.
It's all weird light effects.
Are we going to need special glasses when we go in so that it protects our eyes from the golden glare?
It's not shining bright. Whatever it's doing is just making things appear golden. Like a golden hue on everything, but it's not actually like, the light is bright and I can't see. So it has this very strange, weird, unnatural effect, I guess you can say.
I guess we can start there. Unless we have any reason to go to Bleak first, since we're sort of halfway between both cities.
Yes, you guys reach a crossroad.
Yeah, I like the
Well-
idea of going to the place of light first, but
Well, that's where we thought we were gonna go anyway, so let's just check it out.
Sure.
As like bright and yeah, kind of annoying as it is.
Okay. So it'll take you guys a couple of days to get through all the fields of this area, but it looks like there's a lot of farming, a lot of farmlands, and a lot of farmers, and little shacks and huts and stuff all throughout the area. They all look gold. Everything looks gold. It might get a little annoying about how yellow and gold everything gets. It might be cool at first, but like, you know, spend 5 years here and you might not like it as much, but
Does it look like there's any indication that there's anything amiss? Or the farmers seem just pretty normal?
they seem normal.
There's no black armored guys patrolling the road or anything?
No.
What do they grow here? Golden corn? Golden wheat?
Everything. You see
Golden
golden
apples?
turnips, golden apples. Yeah. Like when you grab
Okay.
an apple from a tree and you look at it, you can see it's red, but like it just has gold hue to it.
Right. Okay. While we're traveling, I'll ask my companions. Okay, once we get to Oria, do we have a plan? Or are we just planning to march up to the castle and say, hi, can we take a look around for the artifact?
Well, that's what's worked out for us so far, somehow.
Okay.
I don't know. I think we need to assess the situation once we get there.
Sure. Okay.
All right, you guys get closer to the city gates. And yes, there is a wall around the city. And you approach the gates and you see dudes in black armor at the gates.
Oh no.
What a contrast.
Does the black armor have a golden hue?
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you guys do too.
It
When you look at
absorbs
each
light.
other, you kind of also have a golden hue.
So,
The fox looks exceptionally fabulous right now.
The fox? My
Yeah,
The
because with
jeweled
the
fox.
golden yeah, the golden hue all over that fox. Hell yeah.
huh.
So yeah, do you guys approach the black armored dudes at the gate of the city?
Are there farmers or anybody else going in and out?
There are people going in and out every once in a while. Not too frequent, but yeah. And if you watch and observe, you notice that the armored guys are checking people's papers every time they go through. The farmer's handing the armor guy something, and then he's handing it back, and then they move in.
Okay. Well, we're not going
That
to
could
the
be
front gate
potentially
then.
problematic. Yeah.
Perhaps we can find an alternate way in. How tall are these walls?
I don't know, like maybe 10 feet. Maybe
You could
15.
scale them?
I don't know. What's a reasonable wall for a protection of a city? 10 or 15, somewhere in there. Maybe 15. Let's do 15.
Probably, yeah, 15. That seems reasonable.
If this was a fantasy city, they'd be 100 feet tall.
I know, right? We're not high fantasy. We're JRPG fantasy.
Yeah, okay.
We're low wall fantasy, not high
Where
wall.
you run into villages,
The height
but
of the
you-
walls dictates the fantasy level.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, do you
Yeah,
want to
I
wait
think we should
till
try
the
and sneak
evening
in.
then?
And
Yeah,
we
I
can
agree.
try to climb.
Okay.
The other
I
alternative
shrug.
is to see. Well, actually, some of us have the ability to sprout wings spontaneously.
Yeah?
Otherwise, we can find like a sewer entrance, or see if we can find a farmer that would be willing to let us hide in his cart.
That is a good idea. I like that.
Gee, that sounds familiar.
But we haven't talked to them, right? We haven't talked to the
No,
guards.
you haven't
No.
approached them yet.
Correct.
You saw
But they're
them and you were
asking
like,
for
We
oh.
don't know,
so-
but they're looking for papers of some kind,
Oh.
which we don't have. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
You could try disguising, climbing,
I guess
sneaking,
it wouldn't hurt
foraging.
to ask, possibly.
Like in the night, we could just fly over the walls,
Some of us could, sure.
and then we have the strength to carry the others. Or
Just
a wall.
throw
or
the
anyway.
others over the wall. Just toss the fox over the wall. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I don't have a good idea other than like, yeah, trying to get a farmer to help us or that kind of thing, or hide in their cart or pretend to be their cousin.
okay. Well, let's see. Let's see how the farmers feel about the situation. I mean,
Yeah,
it'd be
well,
unfortunate
I'll
if we
ask
said,
the
"Hey, can you
farmer
sneak
what
us into the
this is
city?"
about.
and they were all actually loyal to the Black Dragons. So,
Yeah, let's find out what the papers are all about from someone before
Sure.
we go to the guards.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, so maybe we like go up the road a ways and like
Find a
wait to
little
see
like
if there's like a
hamlet or
cart or
something.
something coming
So you
by.
guys go
Yeah.
find a farmer?
I guess so.
Yes, or someone entering the city, doesn't have to be a farmer.
Okay, you find somebody on the road. What do you say?
What do they have with them, or what do they look like?
They're carrying 2 buckets held by a rope over their shoulders.
Okay.
And there's like a
And
mixed
they're
cloth
not wearing
over
like
them,
black
so you don't know
armor.
what's in it. No, they look like a
Okay.
local,
Peasant.
well, not peasant, but you know. These people
Oh.
don't look poor. Just because they look like farmers doesn't mean they look poor. They do seem to have some wealth to them. Yeah, they don't look peasant-like at all.
Oh, okay. Hello there, Mr. Person.
Oh, hello. I've never seen you before.
Well, we're new here. But we noticed the guards at the gate of Aria, they were looking for papers, and well, we don't know what that's all about because we just got here. Can you explain what's going on?
I'm just showing them the goods I'm bringing in.
That's what the papers are for?
Yeah.
Oh. Are visitors welcome here?
I don't know. I don't really see visitors very often.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll see what the guards have to say, but yeah. Why is this place glow all golden?
I don't really know. It's just
Oh, it's just
always been like that.
I see. That's fascinating. Well, thank you. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean you can be on your way. Don't want to hold you up.
Did you know that over in Bleak, it's always dark? Isn't that weird?
That is weird. And
Hmm.
it's light and shiny golden here and dark there. I wonder why that is.
Yes, but our fields are plentiful. Lots of crops.
But probably not so much in Bleak.
I don't know, I've never been over there. I've only heard rumors. Actually, I kind of want to go and check it out someday.
Oh. Well, if I end up going there, or if we end up going there, maybe we'll take you along.
Oh.
We're just visiting around, you know?
Well, that can't be anytime soon. I'm much too busy. Lots of crops coming in.
Oh. Okay.
Would you like
I'll
a cherry?
leave
and
you
he,
to it
like,
then.
pulls a cherry out of his
Sure.
bucket.
I'd love a cherry.
And you see he's carrying, like, a bucket full of cherries. 2 buckets.
Does he offer any to anyone else?
Yeah.
Or only to me?
He offers to
Okay.
everybody.
Cool.
And
Thank
the
you.
cherry looks like
How does it
very
taste?
plump and very, it's a well-grown cherry. Some of the best, perhaps. Definitely
Yeah,
high
I
quality.
bet that golden light makes your crops grow really well here, huh?
I suspect so.
This doesn't taste like druid craft.
I mean, it tastes like the best that a cherry could taste. Like it came from the healthiest crop, with the healthiest soil, with the healthiest amount of sun.
Okay.
This kind of sounds like some like one of those Fey curses. You've tasted the best cherry that there ever is, and from now on, every other cherry you have will taste like ashes.
Oh shit!
That's why you're not
It could
supposed
be.
to eat fairy food. It's always got some weird curse attached to it.
You see little fairy wings on him as he trots off. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so they say, oh, well, I gotta get going. Do you want to come along, keep me company, or are you going the other way?
Which way is he going?
He's going to Aria.
Sure,
drop off
we'll
his
go
food.
with you.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Did we determine that the papers are going to be a problem?
No, the papers are. He said they're for like declaring your goods, not for like being able to enter.
Yeah, he doesn't know if you guys can enter or not.
He doesn't know if guests are welcome, but
Okay. What I just asked him as we're traveling. So what's happening inside Oria with these black armored guys? When did they come here? Why are they in charge of your city?
The black armored guys. Oh, the dark dragons. Well, they've always been there. Recently, though, the mayor has hired some of them to watch the gates. A rumor has it they're expecting some visitors. And he like narrows his eyes over at you guys as he says that. Yeah, you can
Really, visitors, you say? You get lots of visitors? It seems like it's
We
very
don't. We really
touristy
don't.
place.
Which is kind of curious. Huh.
it probably has something to do with the dark dragons guarding your city gates. Most people don't regard them so kindly.
What do you mean? The dark dragons have always been kind and helpful to us.
Yes, and I believe he just said that they've always been here. They've provided the security for the city. Are they part of the royal guard? Is the king like the head of the dragons, or are they more of a, not a mercenary force, but a separate organization?
From my understanding, they're extremely powerful. But
Yes.
they're not trying to run anything. Usually, they just come in and pick up goods and leave, and sometimes they stay and hang out with the locals and the bars, and they're kind of like locals themselves, but they always sail away. They never come through the gates, it's always through the boats. So I don't really know where they're coming from, but yeah.
Do they ever go to Bleak?
I don't think so. As far as I'm aware, there's really nothing in Bleak. In fact, I heard that Bleak is full of thieves. I wouldn't go there, at least not without... I wouldn't go there with any items on me, that is. You might lose it all. So I hear. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Okie dokie.
Yes, I guess we just go into the city. I don't know.
Alright, you guys get stopped at the gates. And the person...
Hi, we're visitors.
The black dragon looks over at you guys when you say that, but then he looks back over at the guy holding him papers. And he holds out the papers to the black dragon. The black dragon looks over him, scans them, hands them back over to the cherry guy, and the cherry guy picks up his cherries and walks into the city. And he waves back to you guys and says, "Well, maybe I'll see you in the city. Bye! And he walks off to go
Uh-oh.
deliver a shipment. The Black Dragon looks over at you guys and says, "Visitors? Well,
I nod.
where are your papers?"
We don't have any. We just got here.
Where would we go to apply for them?
No visitors are allowed in the city right now.
Oh. Why not?
None of your business. You have two options. Turn around and walk away, or spend the night in our local jail.
Oh, no need for anything like that. We'll find other accommodations. That's fine.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, well, I guess we turn around.
Yes.
Okay. You guys turn around.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit... Sorry.
So Cherry Guy told us that the papers were just if you were selling stuff, but apparently that's not entirely true.
Yeah, he
I,
was apparently
if I
not
had any
helpful.
If I had any sort of actual sense motive, I would almost say that he was lying to us.
I don't know, we
Could
had no
be.
reason not to believe him.
Yeah, I don't know why he would lie, but oh well. I guess we have to find another way.
So Aurea is on good terms and has had long-standing relations with the Dark Dragons. So we should probably consider Aria not a friendly place to be.
It seems like it, yeah.
Not a friendly place to be, but still we need to do something about it. It seems like Arya is most in need of our assistance.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I like from the little bit that I've seen so far, I'm concerned by like the people of Aurea, if they are on good terms, good relations with the Dark Dragons, then they may not see any interference by us in the most favorable light. If you catch my meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could oppose whatever we are attempting to do.
But that means they also don't fully understand what it is that the Dark Dragons do and what we do. So, like, if we were to find something that would, like, get their attention, then we could use that to get them on our side.
Mm. Again, assuming that they don't actually support whatever the Dark Dragons are doing.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems to me like they're naive and oblivious. I think everything in Aurea is just kind of like out of its way to show them that like, oh, like everything's great as it is. Like I think actually like the smallest amount of like discord in here would like arouse their suspicions. You know, it seems like they're pretty like they're pretty like set in with just accepting things, so we just gotta present them with something that'll challenge their the way they see things.
We can try, but convincing a whole people, that might not be an easy task.
This might, well, yeah, this might be a very political campaign part right here.
Well, I'm wondering if there might be something in Bleak that might help us. It sounds like the Dark Dragons don't have any interests in Bleak.
Yeah, it never hurts to go and just look.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Yeah, we know we kind of have a feel for what's going over here in Aurea, so maybe maybe we check out Bleak, yeah, and see what the situation is there and see what's going on.
Okay.
Yep, makes sense. So maybe we'll. Is it late again? I assume because he was talking about like spending the night in prison.
No, it's not that late right now. No, he was just giving you an
Okay.
option to go to the local jail or leave.
Okay. Well, yeah. Why don't we travel over to Bleak and see how that goes? I guess.
We should probably
In
be on our
fact,
guard though,
if
because if
Bleak
Bleak
is
is
so
a
full of thieves,
hive of scum and villainy,
we might be able to find someone who can forge his papers.
that's true too. Actually, I hadn't thought of
That's
that.
true. Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe Bleak is like very empty because they've all forged their way into Aurea.
Well, I'm also wondering if Bleak is actually a pretty nice place to be. It's just they've been, all the rumors. He's never
Yeah.
been there, right? He's just heard that it's full of thieves.
It sounds like a
So-
JRPG thing.
Yes.
Everyone might just be humble here.
Oh, there's only one way to find out. Let's go explore the world.
They're probably humble and poor, and everyone from Aurea just assumes that the beggars on the streets are thieves.
I am very curious about why there isn't more trade between Aurea and Bleak. Unless it is because they believe Bleak is just full of thieves, so anybody that tries to trade with them is a fool. But anyway, let's go take a
Yeah.
look.
Who knows?
Alright, I guess we go head towards the dark part.
Okay.
The dark side.
Not what I
Yeah.
expected, but that is perfectly fine. Let me add get some.
Well, we might go take a look at Bleak and then turn around and come back to Aurea.
That's perfectly fine. I just it's gonna take you guys a couple of days to get to the cavern here, but this passage here is more crudely made than the other one. The other one was nice and it was nicely made. And this one is like half-assedly made.
Okay.
So you guys start to go through the tunnel, and I want you guys to go ahead and roll perception.
Okay.
I'm on a roll.
It's pretty good.
Get rid of that guy.
Yeah, nothing higher than a 3? That's pretty impressive.
Okay. Well, luckily all of you guys see this. I'm gonna put you guys on the map as if you guys were traveling through the caverns.
As an aside, I've been looking more at that alchemy engine mapping tool.
Oh yeah.
It's looking really cool.
Isn't it though? Yeah.
I didn't realize you could like import what you make into like Roll20 and Fantasy Grounds and stuff in addition to just printing them out.
Yeah, it's just an image. It just creates an image for you.
Yeah, but it's actually 3D model objects that you can like twiddle with before you actually print it. Anyway, it looks
Yeah.
really cool.
To be fair, you can do the same thing with The Sims. But hey.
The Sims?
Yeah, just open up The Sims, make your map in The Sims. You know, like a sim house, make your map there using The Sims. And then screenshot it.
Oh. That's curious, but it's an interesting way of using The Sims.
It's possible if you needed a house,
Yeah.
you know? There you go. It might be colorful though. All of you guys see this. You are going through here, and you all get to act in a surprise round as you see a grayish-looking ooze around the corner up there. You guys can roll initiatives and take your surprise rounds. It looks like it's slurping towards you guys. Oh, I didn't roll its initiative. Let's do that. It's not super good.
Oh, right. 2, 3, 2, 3. I'm winning.
Boy? Oh, shit.
Oh, boy beat me.
Alright, surprise and ooze. What would the fox like to do for a surprise action?
A surprise round? It's gonna try and perception to see if there's anything else, like, coming to get us, and maybe it'll make a fart, it'll make a fox bark.
A fart noise?
If
okay.
it... Yeah. Well, foxes technically bark.
They do, yes. I think it's yelping, but yeah. Or yipping. I don't know, I think they have a name for it. It's not technically barking.
I think it...
What
no,
does
I
the fox
think that
say?
it is, they do bark. It just doesn't sound like a dog bark.
Right, they give it a different name, like yipping or yelping or something like that. I can't remember what it's called, but...
Yeah, it looks around. It tries to see, like, if there's any more danger.
Okay, it is not spotting any other dangers.
Okay, so it just stays next to me.
Gigi, surprise!
What do I know about oozes?
Dungeoneering?
Nope, I don't know anything about oozes.
Yeah.
I will do what I normally do and cast Bless on the party.
You know, despite how shitty you guys rolled, you still beat it.
Well, yeah, it's an ooze.
Aaron
Okay,
Axis.
we're all blessed.
Surprise!
That's a spell slot used. I should be like, I turned into a dragon. Ah.
Yeah, like right now against the news!
This is, I mean, it would be pretty good.
Well, I don't know anything about this. Who knows how dangerous this thing is?
True.
Oozes are natural, right? I look at boy.
Yeah, like I tilt my head and I shrug my shoulders.
I pull out my club as well.
Okay.
No, I can't. It's a surprise round. I cast a spell. I guess that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
I take out my shield as a move action. And that's my surprise.
Alright.
Surprise shield.
The rest of its surprise action is to move. And we can move 10 feet. Yay. Slurp, 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 slurp. Okay, that's its turn. Round 1. The fox.
It's gonna take a 5-foot step.
Mhm.
And it's going to bite or nip at the creature. Like a getaway kind of bite. Don't get any closer, you weird thing.
Each side construct armor and clothing worn by grappled. Reflex. Wooden and metal weapons that strike. It actually doesn't say anything about natural attacks, just wooden and metal weapons. So apparently...
Oh, so it only
natural
corrodes inanimate objects. It doesn't corrode living matter.
Seems like it, yeah. So, yeah, the fox bites it without,
But it probably
touching
like
it
is chewy though.
isn't. Huh. Usually
Not-
oozes hurt you when you touch them.
well, no,
This
like
one's
bigger
different.
oozes, like higher CR
Right.
oozes, yeah.
Okay,
Not this, isn't like super high CR.
sure.
Okay, that's what it does for its turn. It threateningly bites at it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't like it. It's unnatural.
Okay, Gigi.
Well, I don't know any better, so what do I have? I have my staff. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm going to cast let's see, is Aranaxis next? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cast Guidance on Aranaxis.
Yay, Aranaxis, you have been guided.
Be guided.
Hell yeah.
Like, I could hit it with my staff, but like if I lose my bonded object.
Now, guidance is
Could be
a
dumb.
cantrip, right?
Correct.
Now compare that to virtue. Like, what the shit?
We're
I'm
going
never
back
gonna
to
let it down. I'm
Yeah,
never gonna
no,
let
no.
it down.
Secret's
Especially
talking
when
about
Secret
how
is the
Virtue is a
DM of
level
her
1
game.
spell.
Yeah,
On Paladin.
she has the soapbox right now to stand on and like rag on Virtue. It is really
Yeah, I
bad
mean,
for
it's
Paladin.
stupid, but
It's
yeah.
downright insulting that it's a first level spell.
It is.
What does virtue do?
1
You
HP.
gain 1 temp HP, and it's a level
One temp
0
HP.
spell for most classes.
It's a level 1 paladin
Or
spell.
like the other classes. But it's a level 1
it's level
paladin.
1?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
pure
For a
like wounds is
paladin.
level 1.
Someone
Oh,
really
yeah.
didn't like Paladin.
gotta be a
They should have
typo.
just not put it on the list at all. They should have just been like, no. Or like made a better version of it, like 5 temp HP. I would accept that. Or, I don't know, a scaling
Yeah,
or something.
yeah. Anyways.
It is Paladin 1. What?
Yep.
Alright.
So, Aranaxis, what are you gonna do?
I will 5-foot step forward, draw my club, and splat this thing,
Okay.
not knowing any better. Splat.
And you're hitting it with a club.
Of course I'm
How
hitting with a club.
fun! Reflex save? Wait, a wooden or metal weapon that strikes the great ooze takes 1d6 acid. Let's roll that. Unless the weapon's wielder succeeds a reflex save. Acid gets onto your
there I roll
club,
good.
but then you shake it off, and your club is fine.
Shake it off.
Okay. There we go. Splat. It's rubbery. I'm done.
Boy.
I'm going to take out my club. Yeah, my club. So I can have my club in one hand and my shield in the other, and I'm going to try and bludgeon this thing.
Let's go.
Get it to go away.
Alright, you hit.
Go away thing.
Now roll a reflex.
Okay.
Acid gets onto your club, and it deals 2 damage to your club.
Okie dokie.
It's my turn. Aranaxis hurt me more. No, boy hurt me more. Ow, that hurt. It's gonna slam into boy.
Okay.
And I hit.
Yes. Ouch.
And it's gonna try to grab you. This is where it gets scary. I grabbed you.
What is scary? Never.
Which that means I get to constrict you, but not only that. Yeah.
Everything with constrict is always devastating.
So this is gonna be 2, 7, 8. Let's see, take 8 more damage, and then because it's grabbing you and constricting you, the acid hurts. I think you still get a reflex on this. So let me double check. Each time a slam, constrict does the damage. Oh no, it's all part of the... Oh, wait. Armor clothing worn by the grappled gray ooze takes a small amount of acid unless the wearer... Okay, reflex save for your armor. Or whatever you're wearing. Uh-oh. Okay, so your clothing armor takes 2 acid damage. Separate from all the others. Alright, and you guys are now grappled. Round 2. Fox.
Yeah, Fox is gonna bite
Fox
at it
has 2 blessings.
to try and defend me.
Those
So
don't
it has
stack,
2
right?
blesses?
Yeah.
No, they don't stack. I
Okay,
mean,
I'll take them
the
off.
program should
yeah,
recognize that it doesn't
it.
stack, right?
Yeah, but it makes the combat tracker more wordy for me, so I'm gonna remove it.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I never need to target your fox with bless because it always has it, right?
Well, while I'm wielding the scepter.
Yeah, he has
Right,
the...
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's just gonna attack it.
Alright, you
Does
hit.
some damage. And that's its turn.
Okay. Gigi?
I think I'm gonna do what I did last time and just put guidance on Aranaxis because I think you guys have this.
Should you drop a heal into boy, just in case?
I could. Yeah, actually, you took a lot of damage. Okay. Yeah, that's a better idea. I didn't think you took that much.
Yeah, that's where I messed up last
Have
night with Freedom,
a
is I didn't realize how much
cure.
damage I took, and I totally should have healed, like, the round before, and I didn't.
Big
So
boy,
do it
cure
while you
moderate
can.
wounds.
Ooh, nice.
Well, thank you.
And I'll stay where I am. This is a good spot.
Okay. Aranaxis.
Okay, 5 foot over here.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oozes are not flinkable.
do I know that?
Probably not.
Probably not. You're fine. Just no
Okay.
bonus.
But after
Let me
you
just
attack
quickly
it,
say,
maybe
this
you
is
notice
dungeoneering,
like
right?
it seems to have eyes in the back of its head. Yeah, it's engineering.
That's engineering.
That's almost the same, right?
No, you can't engineer an ooze.
Dungeoneering, engineering, they sound similar.
Oh.
Okay. Then I am going to cast Shocking Grasp on this thing.
Okay.
Because we need to do some damage to it. Ooh, whoa. Okay. Of course it's an ooze. It doesn't have much touch AC.
Yeah.
Okay.
And are you delivering this through a touch or a weapon? Touch. This is
It's a touch. I'm not a magus.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. then you shock it. And electricity zaps all around it, and it looks like it affects it. Look.
Okay. I should have spent an arcane point on that, but I didn't. So that's it, though. That's a big hit for me. So yeah, that's it.
Alright.
So now it's going to target you.
Boy, you're grappled.
I'm going to attempt to break the grapple. I break the grapple.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I'll take a 5-foot step away from the thing.
Okay.
I actually look more druidy now that like some of my clothing is
Burnt up.
like dissolved. Yeah. I like you can kind of see like a little. He has like a bit of like a midriff now with like his belly. You can kind of see it a little bit.
That
I was just
target
gonna say,
moved away,
this
but there's one right
encounter
here.
with a clothes dissolving ooze can turn into one of those other types of.
Oh, it missed you, Aranaxis.
Yeah.
I think you guys should be able to handle this fight now. The facts.
Well, we.
It's Foxy Loxy.
Yes, Fox's turn.
It'll take a bite. And chomp.
This really does have no AC.
And it'll take a 5-foot step back with me.
Okay.
It remains nimble and yeah.
GG.
Um, yeah, I don't really want to hit it. How about? Hmm. Hmm. I think maybe I'll just delay. Yeah, I'll delay for now.
Aranaxis.
Okay, I am going to smack this thing with my club. Now that boy is being freed.
Yep.
Clubbed. Oh, and a reflex save.
Reflex failed. 4 damage to your club.
Okay, 1 sec. I need to go find out how many hit points the club has.
Not a whole lot.
Doesn't if it's wood.
No.
I think it's like 7 or something. Because the acid bypasses the hardness, right? It probably says that.
No. So I did a lot of research on hardness, and elemental damage does not bypass hardness.
But there must be something, otherwise, this specifically says it damages metal items, but on a d6, it can never damage metal items unless it bypasses. I mean, I'm arguing against our own best interest here, but it seems to go against the flavor of the ability.
No. Metal items might have a hardness of like 5.
10. Steel is 10.
Well,
Stone is 7. Wood is 5.
I don't really want to delve into this right now. When it matters, we'll worry about it.
I know. I'm just. That's fine.
But no, there's a formula, and that doesn't sound right what you're saying. So, anyways, okay, it's still up though. So, and that was your turn, boy.
I'm going to. Let's see. Let's just keep doing the hokey pokey, I guess. I'll take one step back in and club
I think
it.
what I was saying, just to backtrack on that, elemental damage from a elemental attack being spell-like does not bypass hardness. Extraordinary, regular,
yes,
everyday
right.
acid probably would.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah.
Alright, I think I got it to start dissolving.
Yeah, it's dying. Okay, do you guys kill it or let it live its ooze life?
Well, now that it's just kind of like burbling on the ground, not trying to attack us, let's just leave it.
It did 4 damage? Yeah, it did 4 damage. So my club. It has
reflex
the
also
broken
for
condition.
boy and your club. Alright, you save.
Alright.
Cool. Alright, well, you let it burble on the ground and you guys keep walking, I guess. Boy says leave it. Or I guess Boy doesn't say anything, he just walks away from it.
It's a pretty dangerous critter. Now look at my damaged club. I might be able to fix this. I mutter to myself.
If you got mending. Wait, mending can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Up to a certain
maybe.
weight.
Ooh, I don't know
I
about
have
acid
mending
damage.
though. So I will try and use mending and see if it works, because I don't know if it'll work.
Well, read your spell. And what does it say?
I mean, it's mending. It says it can repair.
Do you want me to open it and read it for
some
you?
hit
Because I can go do that.
points.
If
It's broken.
well, one thing is it's
conditions
one
removed.
pound per level, so I got to see how heavy
1
a
pound.
club is.
Okay, there you go. I don't think clubs are that heavy. They're pretty light.
Yeah, but we're pretty low level. So that 4 pounds or less.
Yeah.
£3. Okay.
Yay!
Perfect. I will cast
Mending.
mending.
Okay, he fixes our stuff then.
I'll cast it
Yay.
again because it took 4 damage, right? So it should be fully restored then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did anything else get hurt by the acid, or was it just your club?
Boys' clothes.
Some clothes.
Oh, well, I will
I mean,
mend those.
you can mend my armor.
I'll mend it a little bit. I'll leave your clothes still fashionably singed, but I'll mend parts that are like a bit too much or like gross with oozy grossness. Maybe that would be precipitate, but whatever. I'll mend your armor too. Yeah. Mending. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. How much damage did you take on your clothes? I can just roll 3 ones in
It
a
wasn't
row.
a lot. It was like 2 or something.
It's healed then.
It's like the same as the club.
All right, but point is I can mend and then we're done. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. We repair the items.
One good thing about Oracle is having 6 cantrips, I think. 5, 6 cantrips.
Yep. You got lots of little repeatable
Silly.
spells. Unfortunately, I don't think you get any like damaging ones.
Correct. That's why I constantly cast guidance.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Okay, so you guys carry on through.
We sure do.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Another day passes. You guys camp, blah blah blahs, and then you guys get out of the the fuck. Oh, lol. You guys get out of the caverns, and you're pretty sure just by your mental internal clock that it should be daytime, but like it's dark in the
It's
whole
still
surrounding
dark.
area. But when you look up at the sky, you do see where the sun would be. It's glowing through there, but it's more like just a needle in this cloak of darkness. It's not illuminating at all. And you also see an extremely, extremely tall tower.
Neat.
And its darkest point is at the top, where it's almost pitch black and you can't even see the tip of the tower.
It's radiating
Okay.
from the tower. From the top, maybe.
Could be.
I'm thinking maybe we should go to the town before we
Mm-hmm.
do anything with the tower. Just
Yeah,
in
I
case.
pantomime like walking towards the town like with my 2 fingers and then like opening my whatchamacallit, like my fingers against my thumb to suggest like we go talk to them.
Okay. Sure.
And you don't
Yeah.
see a way to cross the water to there,
Right.
but you do see a path that seems to go around the lake.
Yeah, long way around.
Yeah.
Are there
Yeah,
trees,
we'll go the
forests?
long way around, I guess.
Or
There
is this like,
are trees
mushrooms?
here, but the trees that are growing here, they're kind of like the type of trees that wouldn't need sunlight to exist. I don't really know what tree that is, but they exist. But it's very like, I guess.
Do they though?
They do. They do.
In a fantasy land, they do.
Okay. The magic
It's
magic
almost
trees.
like a swamplands. I don't know. Think of the swamps in Valheim.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you mean
Oozes
so
and
they're
Brugger?
dead trees?
There might be oozes here.
the occasional specter.
Maybe. This is true. This is a possibility.
Leeches. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so what is...
Let's be on our
Yeah, you
guard.
try to go to Bleak first, then?
Yeah, we'll head to the town. We'll go around the lake.
Okay. You guys probably want to roll perceptions as you travel in this dark land.
We walk
Okay.
through with our eyes closed.
Maybe.
It makes no difference. Woo.
LMNOP. I see things. Boy sees things too.
I have dark vision too.
Really? You're orc, half orc. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good here.
Okay. You guys are all going to get to act in a surprise round as you see something in the shadows. Go ahead and roll your initiatives. Try
Okay.
to figure out what
It's
map.
probably a
exciting.
bunch of thieves. That's only thieves live here.
Wrong folder.
I mean, it might be dark here, but it certainly seems like nobody ever sleeps.
Gosh, I didn't have a map ready specifically for this area.
Take your time.
Nah, we're not gonna use one. We're gonna just grid this.
In a traditional JRPG, there would be some sort of obstacle in that cave that would have been blocking us from going to Bleak until we got this MacGuffin from Aurea to bypass it. There's a Snorlax in the way. We need to get a heavy Pokeball to get him out of the way.
Wrong. You actually can go to Bleak before going to Aurea. However, you probably don't want to. They do make it difficult, and you know, it kind of persuades you not to, but yeah. Alright, so let me set this little window here off to the side. What you guys see, oh, let me put your tokens on the map, like you're like traveling and stuff.
I thought you had to get a flute to like wake up Snorlax or something.
Yeah. You need to poke a flute.
Okay.
And then when you wake it up, it's like ridiculously powerful, like for the first time you fight one.
Alright. Off into the shadows, you guys see a shadowy figure.
Shadows in the shadow. Okay.
Surprise rounds. Oddly enough, like even the low rolls met its stealth because it rolled ass, even though it has really good stealth.
Cool.
So it looks like all of you guys get to act in a surprise round again. So, the fox surprise round. You see a shadowy figure in the shadows.
It is very unnerved by this creature. It's gonna go and hide somewhere.
Okay. There's some foliage and stuff.
Oh, that was me. Where's the fox? Yeah, it goes and hides.
Surprise! Gigi, a shadow!
Did I clean up the combat tracker? No, I cast Bless on the party.
Yay! Alright. Easy. Aaron Axis.
Okay, I will cast my mage armor, and then if this is the surprise round, then that will be it.
Yep, okay. Boy?
I'm pretty sure that none of my knowledges will tell me anything about this. I look to the others very concerned.
Oh yeah, maybe I should have done that. But I don't have like hardly any knowledges.
What do I do here? I mean, it looks kind of wispy. So,
yeah.
Boy thinks that maybe it just needs like maybe we can blow it away with like a gust of wind. So that's what he's gonna cast. He's gonna cast Gust of Wind.
I don't know what that's gonna do. What is that going to do?
It creates a severe blast of air that originates from me and affects all creatures in its path.
More details.
All flying creatures in this area take a -4 penalty on fly skill checks. Tiny or smaller flying creatures have to make a check or be blown back. Let's see.
See, it is medium, so it won't be blown back.
Medium or smaller creatures are unable to move forward against the force of the wind unless they succeed at a DC 15 strength check.
You know, actually, I got a question about fly checks, because, like, fly checks usually only occur when, like, the forced wind is happening. So is this the situation where it's like, if I want to move forward through that wind, I'm gonna have to make that fly check? Or is this not strong enough for that?
Well, it's if a creature is medium-sized, then it's whatchamacallit. It's not the fly check, it's a strength, I think.
Then it wouldn't affect these things, because they don't have strength at all. And also, fly checks are usually, like, for creatures that have wings and stuff like that, and these don't have wings, so I don't really know how that all works in regards to this. I've never ran into this. But tell me what I need to do when I try to do it, and I'll take care of that. It is incorporeal.
Oh, well then the wind won't affect it at all.
It might be immune to this effect then, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, Boy doesn't
like
know that.
wind
So
Yeah,
that's what,
Boy was
yeah.
saying.
Right.
that's what he's
Wind
thinking.
can't
He
affect
looks
a-
wispy,
a
like a
spoopy
shadow.
ghost. Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool. Well, okay.
We need more information in character.
So the thing doesn't seem to mind your wind. And it finishes its surprise round as it moves its way up to Aranaxis. It's just a
It's not like
shadow
we do
of
anything against
darkness.
this. Hardly.
And that is its turn. Round 1! The fox. Damn, the fox beats you guys every time.
Yeah, it's nimble. It is still gonna stay where it is, hiding.
Uh,
Doesn't know what this is, doesn't like it.
yeah. Gigi. Knowledge religion if you got it.
Yeah, no, I don't. That's annoying, but it looks kind of spoopy, probably.
Yeah, it's very shadowy and incorporeal. It doesn't really have a distinct shape or figure. It's just black and wispy. Like it
Okay,
consumes
well,
space and makes a blob of darkness in front of you.
Is it actually adjacent to me? Like, are these positions on the map
Yes.
actual fighting positions? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna 5-foot step back,
Okay.
assuming I can, and I'm going to cast. Is this a dumb idea?
I don't know.
That won't do anything. Okay, I'm going to. Alright, I'm gonna cast Divine Trident, which is the thing that makes that like electrically tridenty thing appear in my hand.
Okay.
And that's it. So yeah, electric tridenty thing that hits touch AC is in my hand, which I don't know. It's magic, so that should work, I hope.
Mm-hmm. Aranaxis?
Can I? What knowledge would this thing be?
Religion.
Do I know anything about it?
You know that this is a shadow. Things that you will know about it is that, it's immune to a lot of things, like ability drain, bleeds, critical hits, death effects, disease, earth drain, exhaust, fatigued, mind-affecting effects. It's immune to non-lethal damage, paralysis, poison, precision damage, immune to sleep and stunning. It is incorporeal, which means that you need magic to harm it, and if it hits you with its touch attack, it will drain your strength. And if it drains all of your strength, you will become one, just like it.
I'm concerned that we are not. We don't have magic weapons, do we?
Well, I
We
just
kinda
cast
do.
You
a
kinda
thing
do,
to get
yeah.
a magic weapon, so
It is incorporeal, though.
Yeah, that's the
Yep.
problem. So it's only gonna take half damage from most of those attacks.
mine should do full because it's a spell effect, right? Is
No.
that not how that
No.
works?
No.
No.
Spells only do half. Okay.
Magic still only does
Force.
half.
Yeah, you need
Yeah, you
force.
need
Oh,
Force.
force is what does full. That's right. Yeah, no, this only
Or
does lightning. I
Positive
think.
energy actually will hurt them as well. Them being
True.
under-
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
touch it. I thought about that, but I didn't want to cast while I was next to it. I didn't want to take an AOO.
Right. My more concerning thing is this is a very low strength party, so we could get into a lot of
Yeah.
trouble really quick against this.
Just
I'm
go
going
whole
to
ass.
cast defensively.
Okay. No, this is below your guys' CR, so this you totally can handle this.
I mean, that's not the point. The point is we're a low strength party and we don't have a lot of magic.
You're fine.
So
Do
even if it's
not
a low
panic,
CR, it's still
Zerdarium.
hard.
15 plus double the spell level.
Well, I'm the
right?
person who can do this the best of anyone.
Yeah. It's upsetting for a game master to sit there and listen to like players Debbie Downer a situation when it's totally doable. So
I'm
yeah, just
done.
don't Debbie Down it.
I failed my concentration check.
Oh no! Debbie Down it! Debbie Down it! Okay, no, boy.
So do you relay to him or the party that we need magical
Yeah.
things to hurt
Yeah,
it,
I
right?
do. I say magic. Magic's the only thing.
Magic must defeat
Well-
magic.
Yeah.
I'm going to shillelagh my quarterstaff.
Hell yeah! Let's go.
That's my standard action though, so I'm going to remain behind Aranaxis for now and then step up when I have a standard action next turn.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
Whoops. I accidentally turned the order to. Alright, it is going to try and touch Aranax. We only get one touch, so you get that going for you.
My mage armor is a force effect, which does work against people.
It is, so he
That's
does get armor versus him.
true. So that's plus 4 more?
Plus 4 more.
17?
With my armor class is 14.
So I miss?
Oh, yes.
So yeah, that
Not
misses.
by much, but it does. Yes.
I miss!
Thankfully.
Which is all you need.
all you
Sometimes
need.
one miss makes the difference.
Yep. Alright. The fox.
Unless you're fighting shell things that have like 4
Is the fox
attacks
gonna
each.
stay out of this fight? I can just remove him from the initiative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the fox is going to...
It's not a
Stay
magic
back.
fox?
Not
Oh.
yet.
No.
Gigi? Just gotta give him some gold cap teeth and then put magic spells on them, and then like when he bites.
Magic fang.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to.
Once he gets
attack
famous,
with
we'll rename him
this
to Michael J.
Trident.
There you go.
Nice.
Wait, are Tridents two-handed weapons?
They can be.
No, actually,
But they
can
are
use
one-handed.
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, I need to use it one-handed because I have my staff in the other hand.
Yeah.
For now, so. Okay, I attack.
Tridents are made to be
I
light.
step up and I attack the thing.
They're actually made to be
where's my
thrown.
baton?
That's why they're
yeah,
one-handed.
you
Yeah.
can throw them, yeah. They're a little
This-
expensive to be throwing, though.
Yeah, well, same with any thrown weapon, except maybe a javelin.
Well, no, you got
what-
like
harpoon.
shurikens and darts, mushu darts or whatever. I don't know. Those are super fucking cheap, but they don't do a whole lot of damage.
I think I just pressed the button. I don't know.
What you
Yep,
doing?
press the
You're,
button. You
touching
hit.
them? You hit.
Are tridents?
You should
Would
be
that
doing
change
a
for? No, it's just a ×2. Oh, that should have been touch. Yeah, but
That should not have been touch.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do this stuff.
You have it as touch.
Huh? Oh, it should be touch. Yeah, yeah. It is.
The
it is
trident's
touch.
supposed to be touch?
His
It's an
spell,
electrical magical
Oh.
trident. And my strength
It's
is not
a-
applied to the damage, which is nice.
So it's not
It's a
summoning a,
variant of
weapon.
Flame Blade.
It's a spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
pure
a-
energy.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, energy weapon.
Yeah. So okay.
And then it does some damage, which I didn't have magic in that is probably why that worked.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it needs to be magic.
So now it's type electricity, magic. I think that's right. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
it takes I think 3 damage then if you
3.
put that on secret if you
Let
didn't.
me do that. There we go. Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, we're plinking away.
That's my turn.
All right. Aaron Axis.
Okay, I will
We
try
might
this
have to run
again.
from this.
Maybe you guys will turn back and be like,
There
"Oh,
we go.
this place is scary. Let's not travel all the way to Bleak." Or maybe you'll risk
I mean, I think.
True.
it.
I mean, Boy definitely would have run away from this like a
Yeah.
while ago. He's gained some
What,
more
you
confidence
missed?
with his allies.
Oh.
Yeah, but
But
at
you
least I
have the
didn't
spell.
use the spell this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. All right, Boy. Shalelu.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step and gonna shillelagh the creature with my staff two-handed.
All
Even
right.
though I want to dual wield this, it sounds fun.
Can you?
I can. It's a dual
It's a-
weapon.
yeah.
Oh, you're gonna take the
But-
penalties. Yeah. Oh.
I do
Without
take a
the
lot of
skills.
penalties,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It might be still easy enough to hit that I could just hit it with both ends, but we'll find
I
out.
don't know.
Ah, darn.
Oh,
Whoa!
if only it could be. It's the classic.
that's how
Because
it
it cannot
works.
be crit. Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
All right.
There you go.
And then Matt plays his shell things last night and crits us like 15 times.
Yeah,
They
they're
crit
made
on
to
an
just be
18.
little crit blenders.
And it was disgusting. And they had 4 attacks. We're like 10th level or something or less. I don't even know. 9th level.
You guys are level
Alright.
6.
We're 6. We're 6. That's right. Pluto's game, we're like 9th level. Yeah, we're level 6. The thing's critting on 18 and has 4 attacks.
It's a
per
little
round,
upset
and we're
it
fighting 2 of them.
missed you, Aaron Axis, so I'm gonna try again.
Oh yeah, it's like, "Rawr."
I gotcha!
It's all vengeance on the living.
Alright, so 1d6 strength. You take 1 strength damage. Put that in your damage
Oh,
field
lucky.
in your combat tab.
Dang, I'm jealous.
Done.
Alright. That's its turn. The fox is hiding. Does not want anything to do with this.
Looking out for
Hiroji?
danger.
I think I'm just gonna attack it again. I mean, I could use a cure spell, I guess, but then I'd have to drop my trident to cast it, and I'm just gonna attack it.
Nobody's hurt. Oh, I guess boy.
Well,
is
to
hurt.
damage it with
To
the
damage it, yeah.
positive
Oh.
energy.
Right. Sorry. Yeah.
Like that would be a good idea.
Why
No,
don't
I'm
you
just
just
gonna- I
stab
like
it and then
this
step back?
trident. Yeah.
Yeah.
So attack.
You hit?
Nice
Hey,
hit.
I hit again. Oh, big damage.
Yay!
So there, I did it right that time. 5 damage.
Are
And
you
then
gonna
yeah,
move?
I'll 5-foot step back
Okay.
afterwards.
And Aranaxis.
Okay.
Oh, the low rolls.
I just fall down. I faint. Okay. Not my day. It's gonna be one of those days.
Oh no.
Okay.
Alright, boy.
I'll attack it with 2 hands.
An abysmal day.
Yeah, hit.
Yay.
Bap.
Chipping away.
I too will move back so that its only target is Aranaxis.
It's looking really weak, but it don't mind. It's like, well, I mean, I guess Aranaxis
You're the best
is
one
the
to
only
attack,
one
to be
here,
attacked, Aranaxis.
so
You have more armor than we do.
I'm gonna stay on it. No
Yeah.
sense leaving the target. Oh, I hit.
I think I might have the highest strength in the group too.
Probably.
maybe
I have
no.
14.
You weren't supposed
Okay,
to
you
take
have
4
one more than
damage.
me.
You were supposed to take 4 strength damage.
Yeah, I'll add that in there.
Okay.
That's a little bit more significant, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
GG?
But it's just damage.
I snarl. This thing saps my strength, but it will not overcome me.
Are you gonna start flying into the air full of electricity? I am Storm.
Oddly enough, if I didn't already have the spell on my hand, I would do something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to lose the spell on my hand.
That's fair. So GG?
Okay. I think I maybe should just try and finish this off with a cure. So
If you
I'm
can.
going to cast Cure Moderate Wounds,
Cool.
and then I'm going to 5-foot step up and deliver it.
Mm-hmm.
He's dropping his lightning
So-
trident.
And I dropped my lightning trident on the ground,
Wait.
which I think is fine. It just sits there.
Can you cast 5-a-step and deliver spells
Sure.
like that? Oh.
Free action, standard action, and then the free attack as
Yeah.
granted by the spell.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can cast and
Yeah,
move
5-foot step is a free action, so it can go in
Right.
between.
It's weird
those
how it
two.
works in between, but yeah. I guess
Yeah.
that's how it
Yeah,
works.
but
so-
it's like you can 5-foot step in between a full round, in between attacks of a full round. It's the same thing.
I guess, sort of. Yeah. Go for it.
Alright, and I'm going to attack it with.
Now, when something
I-
has a bonuses to channeled energy, that only counts towards like channels, right?
Channel, not positive
Yeah.
energy touch.
Yeah. Okay.
It has to specifically be channeled.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I just rolled my Bab.
You get your strength attack on this.
You roll
Yeah,
your
that
ranged
minus
attack,
strength.
or not your ranged, but your melee attack.
Yeah.
So on your tab, you have the melee
Oh,
underneath
yeah.
initiative. Yeah.
Hey, just like me.
Oh,
I missed.
you missed.
So I have the
Spell is
charge
on that.
still.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Aranaxis.
Alright, Aranaxis, it's your time.
Even though I took your strength, you can do it. Hey, you did it.
Hey, okay.
Bam.
Woo.
You killed the shadow.
But you
fades
did
away.
kill
Yeah, you
the
did it.
deputy.
Dropped one knee, breathing heavily.
I'll help
The
you.
black marks across my arm where it touched me and
I
withered my
examine
strength.
your arm. Yeah, to see where the muscle has kind of atrophied. I am already thinking of things I have in my medical kit that can help you, and I try to assure you with my soothing grunts and stuff that you'll be okay. We just need to get somewhere we can rest.
Oh, secret. When I dropped my trident, did it ignite any combustible materials on the ground, such as straw, dry sticks, or anything like that?
Why?
I'm just saying it can. The spell specifically says it can ignite combustible materials.
Are you
and I dropped it in like a
trying to do
forest.
that?
No, I just wanted to know if there were consequences of my action.
Well, you as the character are aware of what your spell does, and you have eyes, and you can look down at the ground and see what's down there. So are you trying to combust something? If so, then you
No.
would throw it somewhere that would combust. If you're not trying to, then you would make the distinctive choice to put it somewhere that it wouldn't combust. Which there
Sure,
would
I
be
guess my
such
point was
spots on
I
the
didn't know
ground.
if I didn't know if the floor was like covered in things that would combust.
No, you're on
Or
a
not.
trail. There's like a road here.
Okay, so I drop it on the trail and it's mostly dirt and it's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I mean,
Yeah.
if there was a forest fire, I mean, I would hate to be the cause of that.
I feel like you wouldn't just blindly throw something down if you knew that was a factor, so that's why I gave you that choice, but yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Normally things like this say if it leaves your hand for more than a round, it dissipates, but this one
Correct.
doesn't.
This one doesn't. It
Interesting.
doesn't say that your allies can't use it either.
Yeah, just give it to Aranaxis. Make one for him.
Yeah, I can do that. If you want it.
It's not a personal... Weird. This is
Yeah.
a very weirdly...
It's because
Weirdly,
divine.
I saw
listed
this and
spell.
I was just like, oh, this is interesting. I should probably use the spell slots I actually used. There we go. I changed my spell slot
Alright.
speed to have the first and second level on them.
So I'm gonna move the star to where you guys were. For some reason the star's really tiny.
Would you like a trident? Star Fox Aranaxis?
Can I interest you in a trident in these troubling times?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
so you guys did not make it very far yet, and that's what you guys encountered, so
So I was going to say I am concerned if these are the types of things that haunt these forests. I don't know whether or not I could handle another creature such as this for quite some time.
Yeah, I see your point. This place, I'd rather us have run into a thief than an evil dark creature like that.
I feel we need some sort of protections or some better way to protect ourselves from the touch of these vile creatures.
Do you think we should try and find such a thing in Aria if we can sneak in and try and find something that will help us against these kinds of creatures?
Well, we haven't gotten into the town yet.
The town is days away around the lake. I'm just
but then
concerned.
isn't also Aria days away too?
Yes, but we haven't been attacked by
Aria's
shadows in
not
Aria.
killing us. Yeah.
My concern is another one of these things ambushing us.
We could run
I see
away
your
from
point.
it. Running away is always an option.
Okay. Okay. If we want to press forward, then I'm willing to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a nothing ventured, nothing gained situation here, and we need information.
Yeah, hopefully we can find some locals and maybe they have some protection from these creatures.
I mean, maybe these shadows are the work of the dark dragons. Maybe they don't want us to get to.
Maybe
fleet.
these shadows are the inhabitants of this land, and they've just all been turned into shadows.
That is a thought that I had never considered. A disturbing one at that.
Well, you told me that if a
I'm gonna kill myself a
shadow
little
drains
bit.
you, then you turn into a shadow. So, and we haven't seen anyone yet.
I wish we had some way to just go across the lake rather than having to truck all the way around it.
do you have a boat?
I mean, technically we do. Yeah, we do have a boat.
Do.
Do we have a boat?
Yeah.
I do. I pull out a feather.
Aha.
This feather is a boat.
Do we want to do that?
Yeah, if you guys want to.
I'm okay with that. That sounds fun.
It's not just a boat, it's a
Okay.
swan boat.
It's a swan boat.
Why don't we take that option? I think that looks good. It makes me more comfortable than traveling through the woods.
Okay.
Out of character, I'm like, much rather be on land than on a boat. But sure, in character, let's get on the boat. It'll be fun.
So you guys only have one use of that though. So when you do use it, you will be expending it. How
Yeah.
long does it last?
Yeah.
Is it
That's for a day.
forever, or a
So
day?
we could
Okay.
actually use it to get back. As long as we do it within a day.
Yeah. So keep that in mind. But yeah, that is a potential option.
Okay. Sounds fun.
Yeah.
We're
How does the
definitely
boat
not
work?
gonna die.
I mean, it's just a lake, not
I mean-
an ocean. How bad can it be?
Do we have to make like sailing checks for the boat, or is it magical? Does it swim along by itself?
I think it just does. I think so.
Okay.
It's capable of moving on water at a speed of 60 feet. It can carry 8 horses in gear, 32 medium characters, or any equivalent
Oh,
combination.
it's big. Okay.
Yeah, it forms a swan-like boat capable of moving on water.
Mhm.
The boat itself is capable of moving on water. I don't think we actually need to paddle it. It just
Okay.
goes.
Magic boat.
All right.
And yeah, it's big apparently.
So is that what you guys are gonna do?
Yep,
I think so.
tossed my feather onto the water, and it transforms into a swan boat.
All right.
Alternatively, we could have used the feather token tree and just rode the conifer across the water.
We'd have to. I, I think this is the better option of the two.
I think so,
All
but
right.
it's not the only option.
So you guys get on the boat and you start traveling across the water, and it seems like nighttime has arrived because that sunlight dot in the sky that you guys did see is gone, and the area seems super dark. And maybe it's even really eerie because you're like in the middle of water and all you hear is the sloshing of water and it's just pitch black. Any light that you guys illuminate, it does illuminate small areas, but it seems like it's getting blackened out or dimmed out, I guess you could say, by whatever effect is going on in the area. And while you guys are crossing the water, you hear echoes of like very just eerie, weird sounds. Just the eeriest sounds one could think of, just all around the whole surrounding area. And every once in a while, you might hear like a flop in the water, like maybe some sort of fish flop in the water, or something at least slapping against the water, but it doesn't persist. But eventually, you guys do make it to a town, and its docks look all like beaten up and really just unused. Like maybe somebody built them once upon a time, but nobody ever used them, so they're just all ruined. But you guys do arrive in a town that looks a lot like this.
Let's keep the motor running on the boat. I really feel like we might have to make a hasty exit. I'm getting a whole bunch of like vampire type vibes here with this city.
We'll see.
And you do see
Maybe they're
people
friendly.
out and about, and they're usually like the people that you see. They're not really walking the streets. They're more like they're standing in front of buildings, you know, and just looking about and doing things, you know, like But yeah, you don't really see anybody walking, but there are people standing in front of buildings.
I'm really hoping this isn't this like a city of the dead. Okay, let's do this.
Could be.
Yeah, let's try.
Oh, food's here. Beer me.
Yeah.
Let's ally ourselves with the dead.
Alright, so you guys get out of your boat.
Yes.
So you guys walk by this building as you're getting out of your boat, and there's this dude just standing there, and he looks over and observes you guys, and he's like throwing a coin up into the air and catching it again, and throwing a coin up into the air and catching it again, and he says, "Hey, you want to make some money?" And he keeps throwing the coin up into the air and catching it.
I don't trust him. I,
Well, I mean, joke's on him, right? Because, like, we're poor.
He looks like he might be like some sort of like street gambling scammer. I don't know how Aaron
He
Axis
looks like
knows
that? Okay.
but like that's the sense motive that Aaron Axis gets, is that like this guy's just gonna try to
He's
scam you for your
untrustworthy.
money through some sort of game or something. Yeah.
you know, maybe those rumors that farmer heard are actually true. It is possible.
Maybe.
So, do you guys? What do you do? Where do you go? What's your action?
I guess trying to find like an inn.
We could ask
Oh
him.
man. Now I'm even more concerned. Like, because the
No, I don't
boat
really
is
want
on a
this guy knowing where
timer.
we're staying.
Because the boat is on a timer, I really want to do whatever we need to do here quickly and leave so that we don't end up trapped here and having to truck around the lake.
I guess you don't
It's a good
know
call.
what you're trying. What are you trying to do here?
Get information on the Black Tower.
Yeah. So
Okay.
let's ask some people.
All right. Do you ask the
What do
coin
you
guy
know
or
about
something
the Black
else?
Tower?
Okay.
Yes. The shady coin guy that's trying to scam us.
He says,
What do you know about the Black Tower?
I'll tell you for a game. I'll give you information, and if you lose, you give me coin.
I nod my head.
Oh
So is
boy.
my
Fair
eyebrows.
trade.
This man isn't to be trusted.
I mean, how do I know that?
Because I just
We
told
tell
you.
you.
And he just wants to play a game. Yeah. I've never experienced
Oh,
gambling
no.
before. I don't know what gambling is.
I
Maybe
don't
he
know what
wants
this
to
guy's
play,
up
like,
to,
horseshoes.
but he's yeah. Let's find somebody else.
Okay, I say nothing.
So you guys walk
We'll
away?
go and see if we can find a tavern
Yeah.
of some description.
Okay. You keep walking and you see a lady standing in front of a building. She's like, "Oh, hey, big boy. Would you like to spend some time with
jeez.
me?"
I'll just pass by.
Aww.
Yeah.
I mean, she seems
Place is
nice. Like, I kind of
creepy.
like,
I'll
Oh,
tug boy
boy.
along.
You guys come up to like three dudes like huddled over something on the ground, and with a closer look, it looks like they're like rolling dice and trading coins and playing some sort of game.
I see. This place is Las Vegas.
A very ran down Las
Okay.
Vegas. The scum version of Las Vegas. Yeah. It's just very dark and dreary here, but yeah.
it's Detroit, Vegas.
There you go.
Against my better judgment, I guess we'll just ask one of them if they know a way to the tavern.
Okay. You guys want to roll maybe just a diplomacy and see if you can gather some information, and then when you
Sure.
ask
I will assist Guru.
for a tavern, they do point out a building, and when you look over there, it looks very rowdy as somebody's getting like foot kicked out the door, and he's like flying out the door and then lands on his back, and then you hear like laughter inside the building. And then the guy that got kicked out, he stands up and like it looks like his back hurts, and he starts like walking away in a sulking manner.
Oh dear. I kind of avoid the guy where he is thrown.
Yep, that's the tavern over there. I don't think you want to go there.
But do they have rooms?
No. If you're looking for the inn,
Oh.
that's at the front of the city. You know.
Do you know anything about the Dark Tower? Or know anybody who would?
Let's see. Yeah, between Gigi and Boy's Charm. Ah, the Dark Tower. That giant tower across the lake. I mean, we have some myths about it, but I don't think anybody's ever been inside. But that is what causes the darkness in the area. Surely you figured that out by now.
Is this is this darkness a curse that's been laid on the land from the tower?
Ooh. A curse. That would make sense, but no, people think that it's just the tower itself that does it.
Hmm.
There's a rumor that somebody tried to go in once, but it was guarded by a reaper. At least that's what he called it.
Does that name mean anything to me?
Knowledge religion?
No?
Reaper is death itself, the one who collects your soul when you die.
Oh, he just collects your soul when you die. He's not the one that causes you to die. Ah, that's fine then.
Well, the way this guy described it, I'm pretty sure this thing can also kill you. I don't know if it's allowed to or not, but it sounded like a very scary creature, very dark and shadowy with a shadowy myth. I don't know. It's got a big scythe or something. I don't know. He described it as really big too.
Oh
He got.
no.
Who is this man that attempted to enter the Dark Tower?
His name's Karn. He's the greatest thief ever. He can get into anything, unless it's guarded by a reaper.
Hmm. See, now I'm torn because this sounds like the type of guy that would actually be useful to enlist his assistance in trying to get in there, and also the last guy that we actually want to be dealing with.
Hmm.
Do you know? Can you direct us to Karn, where he lives, or where we might be able to find him?
The three men look at each other. I don't think Karn has a home, actually. Where would Karn be right now? I don't know. Karn's always obsessed with trying to prove that he's the greatest thief ever. So he could be just about anywhere trying to prove it. Perhaps somewhere that has value. This place... Karn's done with Bleak. I doubt Karn is here. Way too bleak for Karn.
Okay. Do you think he might be back over in Aria trying to prove his worth?
Ah, the City of Gold. That is very possible.
How would we know him by sight if we were to be looking for him?
Oh. I mean, I guess I could describe the way he looks. He's human. He's got very short but very curly brown hair. Very curly brown hair.
Okay.
It's so identifiable. I've never seen anybody with hair like that.
I was going to say, I'm hoping that that is not a very common trait amongst these lands. Sounds good.
But they do describe him as a black man.
Okay. Okay. So that actually is pretty good. We have a lead on somebody that has at least attempted to enter the Dark Tower once and seems to have a motivation to attempt it again because it's the only thing that's defeated him so far, and he sounds like the type of man that would like to prove that a minor setback won't be
sounds like a potential ally.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe the reason he can't get into the Dark Tower is because maybe he's not a white dragon.
It's an idea.
Well, they're telling you it's the Reaper at the door is why he can't get in, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but maybe the Reaper's only going to let special people in, right? I mean, there is another thought. I don't know how cunning this Karn is, but maybe he's of the opinion that gaining the ability of the Light City will banish the darkness, which will allow him into the Dark Tower.
Yeah.
But
it's really the opposite.
Speculation. Yes, that's right.
We need the darkness to dim the light. It's Shadowbringers, y'all. We have to become the Warrior of Darkness.
Yeah. Alright.
Bring night back to the sky. Alright, so now that we have a little bit more information, why don't we focus on resting a little bit? Because you need to get your muscle strength back here.
So yeah, are you guys gonna forfeit the boat and rest, or?
What do you mean forfeit?
Well, I guess you guys have time to rest and then get back on the boat. But the boat...
Yeah, I guess it's 24 hours.
It took you guys time to cross that water, and that's a long distance. So that was almost like it's like a half a day, if not more, just to cross that water. So
well, actually, that's a very good point then.
Yeah.
I think we need to gather more information.
If we've already passed half a day, then we can't even get back on the boat as it stands.
I think we need more information on where this Karen might have been seen last.
I mean, when you guys got onto worn out boats, a worn out dock. You did see like unused like boats here and there.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Yeah.
So we do have a way back.
Yeah, it's just a more traditional way.
Okay. So unfortunately, my major excuse for leaving this place as quickly as possible and heading back is now no longer valid. So I will, with resignation, accept that we'll stay the evening here.
Yay! Alright, so what do you guys want to do? You want to find the inn first, or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys head to the front of the town as you were instructed, where you find the only inn of Bleak. And when you step in, it's empty. There's one clerk there, and he's like completely surprised that somebody walked in. He's like, oh, guests, hello, welcome.
I smile and wave.
Hello.
You
This
need
seems
beds?
like we do. This seems like a lonely post that you have here. Not many travelers, I guess.
No, nobody comes here. I mean, would you? Oh wait, you did.
A hard living for an innkeep.
I mean, sure beats living in Aria.
What is wrong with Arya?
Ugh.
Yeah, at least you can actually sleep here.
They're like prissy and two shoes, and it's very militant, and you have to comply by the society standards of just no.
Yeah, I mean, Bleak has been infinitely more welcoming than Arya. We're actually in the city.
You're just not allowed to do anything unless it's proper. I hate it.
Other than the presence of the black dragons, you can guess that Aranaxis is probably a lot more comfortable over on the other side than here.
Yes, he's
I
just
like
oozing with
proper.
law and order.
I mean, they looked like they had a pretty good thing going over there. It's
Yeah,
you know,
it
the
looked
dragons
nice.
were a wrinkle in that.
And that farmer was
Until
happy.
you get inside.
It wasn't like it was a
Bleak,
very happy farmer.
I haven't been comfortable the moment we set on. To be honest, I haven't been comfortable the moment we entered the Dark Valley.
Understandable.
True.
Bleak's charm is an acquired taste.
Yes, indeed. A room for the evening, such as it is.
We don't have rooms, but we have beds. Yes?
A common area?
Oh boy, it's a hostel.
Yeah, one big room with many beds. You can have 3 beds.
Okay.
I'll let you pick any one you want.
How much will that be?
1 silver piece per.
I take out a silver piece and I generously hand him the silver piece.
Okay, he takes it.
Yep. Pay the silver.
Okay, and he opens up this little coin purse and drops your silvers into it.
Alright, the man seems nice enough.
I know.
And
I don't
I don't know
him.
what he says about my fox, but my fox is coming in with me as I guess we head for the rooms.
Yeah, he doesn't really say anything about that.
Okay. The fox looks at him curiously.
So are you guys looking to rest now or roam the town more? It's not that late at the moment.
Let's whatchamacallit. I think we should use the time to try and get information on Karen's whereabouts or where people might have last seen him or heard what he was doing.
Karn.
He seems like a Karn, yeah. He seems like a guy who kind of is like he wants people to know of his exploits.
Yes, that's right. I mean, I think he's going to be being low key, but he still exactly what you said. He still wants to be, famous or notorious. So we might be able to sort of see if we can sort of drop hints around here and there, and he might be curious enough to come in and check out what we want. Well, now that we have a room to stay,
We do.
is there anything else that we want to do while we're here?
Just asking around if anybody's
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we just should try and get more information on Arya too.
Sure.
Like-
Actually, that sounds good.
What's up with its
Yeah.
light?
Okay.
And see, yeah, you're right. And see if Karn actually said, like, mentioned to anybody what he was doing or what his next big score was going to be. Maybe he dropped some hints here or there. Yeah, okay. Some gather info.
All right. So you tell the innkeeper that you guys will be back, and he's like, "Okay, cool." He don't mind. He has your coin, so whether or not you come back, he don't care.
Right.
All right. Diplomacies. Let's ask around. A lot of people like they hang out outside of their house, and they seem to be just very social to any passerbys, but they're often offering you some sort of game for some sort of gain for them. They're always looking for coin from you, but they're offering
Yeah, they
some
gotta
sort
hustle.
of just a lot of hustling, and it's some of it's shady
I respect the hustle.
and some of it's shadier, and some of it might even seem shadier. You might even get offered drugs.
Oh dear. Just say no.
Just so you know, in case you want to buy drugs, somebody is happily, readily available for you. Alright. I think also you guys were talking about a potential service that might be available in a place like this.
Uh. What
Sorry, what was that?
service?
I wanted to see if you guys remembered. Well, Matt brought it up, but I don't know if you guys remember what you were thinking.
I
The
don't
lady?
remember.
No.
You mentioned something we could find here.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
service we could...
yeah, someone who can forge documents.
Oh,
Oh.
that's right. To get into Arya.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good
And
idea.
this does seem like the place where that would be a thing. So, yeah, okay. I'm really comfortable with that.
Okay, diplomacies from everybody?
This is gonna be
Okay,
like Tatooine. We have to do their gambling games to win. Oh my god, I'm so good at this.
There we go, GG.
18 again.
Alright, well, Gigi guides you guys through this shady place. I don't know how, but Gigi can talk to the people and gain their trust easy somehow. And, not that that's hard. Looks gullible, and they're thinking they're gonna get something out of it. I don't know. But you find that
This is the right person.
there are forgers in town, plenty actually, and there are actually a number of forgers who are practiced at getting into Aria. So you are in the right place for that. You do find some people who are willing to talk about just about anything. Any questions you guys have?
Why is Arya so light?
Um, rumor has it the mayor has some artifact that makes it happen.
Do you think that's something that Karn would be interested in going after?
Oh, you know of the legendary Karn.
We've
I'm
heard of him. We're
not.
intrigued by his exploits.
If you challenge Karn to go after it, and it seems difficult, he might. But if it doesn't seem difficult, he's known to just pass it up. It has to be hard.
What was the last thing Karn was trying to steal? Do you know if he ever got it?
Luckily, with that diplomacy being so high, you learn from somebody that last known location of Karn is way south, near Arid. Karn was talking
Arid?
about a hidden temple in the sands that
Ooh.
supposedly was the most difficult to infiltrate.
Nimatep could have done it.
Well, maybe, I don't know. Yeah.
Where's Arid? That's a land we haven't heard of before.
It's south through the mountains. There's a tunnel south of Bleak.
I was intrigued by where this little path might be leading.
We
Wait,
go
there's a
there
path?
on
Oh, yeah, there is.
occasions to drop off provisions and get provisions from Arid.
Maybe we should just go to Arid. I think we need to find this Karn fellow.
That's well, yes, that's what I'm feeling. He'd be great help or our worst enemy. But we also have in hand now the key to get into Aria. Um,
Wait, we do?
Well, forgery.
the forged papers.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can use that whenever we want.
Yeah, that's right. That's
We
right. We
technically don't even know
can.
what we're looking for in Aria
The,
yet.
Well, we were told that their king mayor person has a artifact that causes the light. So I'm thinking that's probably it.
Right,
yeah,
but
we
we
just don't
also
know
know
what
that
it
the
is.
Dark Dragons are in control there.
Yeah.
So if we go in there, like, trying to get the artifact, we're probably going to be a lot of resistance. This is what Matt is
But
thinking out of character. We go find
why?
Karn, we go into the Dark Tower, we get whatever is in the Dark Tower that has the shadowy thing, we take that to Arya, and we get the thing from Arya. Because whatever that is will put them at a disadvantage if we bring Night to the Golden City.
What's strange is that the Dark Dragons are in control of Arya, yet this light artifact, it seems like, the common people know of it. So why would the Dark Dragons just
Mm-hmm.
allow the mayor king guy to keep the artifact if that's what they're after?
Because they know where it
Unless they
is,
don't
and the mayor
know
is. Well, they know
is
where it is, and the
cooperating and
mayor
they'll
is
just
their
take it when
friend.
they need it.
Yeah,
And when they need it, exactly, when they need it, they'll just come by and say, hey.
yeah.
I think that's what it
Okay.
is. I
It's
suspect
technically
that
guarded.
the
I like the
Reaper's
idea of
probably
finding
what's
this
stopping
card
them from the
guy,
dark alley.
actually.
Yeah, I
Because the
agree. It
card
seems
guy,
like
we
we're all in the
if we
clear.
can convince him to be our ally, he could be such a huge asset on both the Dark Tower and the
Yeah, getting
in
into
Aria.
Arya. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
But
thinking.
the trick is going
I
to be
think so
convincing
too.
him to help us.
Sounds good.
Yeah, well, we might
Perhaps we
just
just
have to
need to
go and
turn
meet
into
him.
a dragon in front of him. That might
So
convince him.
Well, if we
let's
say we can
grab our
help
forged
him get,
papers. Yes.
yeah, we'll grab our force papers, and if we say we can help him get into the Dark Tower, he might go along with us.
That might be enough to get him to initially
And then we'll
trust us.
tell
Okay.
him, well, now we have another like difficult thing to do, getting the light from Arya.
Okay. Where's Pluto at? Does he know he needs to make a thief rogue?
Maybe he's already made his character. Maybe his name is Karn.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. Karn is a character, but yeah, I don't know. Well,
I'll tell Pluto tonight that he needs to make a Unchained rogue and name him Karn.
I think you guys need something
Maybe
else
he's not
for
a
your
rogue.
party.
Maybe he's like an investigator.
True.
Karn
Or he could be a bard.
has an afro. All right, that's
Archaeologist bard.
all one
Cool.
needs to know.
Okay.
He
Anyways,
has really
I think,
nice hair.
It's like a short afro.
I hope it's
you
not
know,
too
so, yeah.
too much off of what Secret wants, but I think we want to go find Karn before dealing with these cities.
What? Oh no! No, this is Sandbox. You can absolutely go.
I mean, I think that's
anywhere
what
you
makes
want.
sense to me.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I like that idea.
Well, it sounds like all three of us are in agreement. What does the fox think?
Okay, let's do it.
The
The
fox,
fox is tired and he's like laying down.
agrees with you guys because you're all
Okay.
agreeing. So the fox is like, yeah, yeah.
The fox holds veto power in this group, man.
The Fox is our president. We are just Congress.
Okay.
Okay. So anything else you guys want to glean from these very friendly people who want to play games with you for your coins still, or provide you services of sorts?
Well,
Wink, wink.
so hang on. We wanted to get the forged papers. Did we do that? And did it cost anything?
No, you haven't actually gone and done that.
Yeah, let's go do
yet.
that.
Okay, let's do that. So
Okay.
yeah, if you want me to roll another diplomacy, I can, but I don't know. We probably find someone I imagine can do this.
So you guys, you pick one in town, that seems to be offering a reasonable price and has a, maybe believable story. I don't know. You can sense motive and see if you believe their story about being able to forge and break into Aria.
My default stance is I do not believe him.
All right. Aranaxis, you're like, show me examples. And they're, oh yeah, these here, and they'll show you examples. And what they tell you is that they generally just carry a bunch of weapons with them, and then they tell the gate people that they're there to see Gobi for weapon trading. And if they ask what Gobi is, just tell them he's a fish, and they'll let you go.
Really?
Yeah, he really
I'll try to
is a
sense motive
fish.
to see if they're. Is this like a thieves' cant or something?
You believe him, boy. You're like, oh well, okay, he's a fish.
Maybe it's just a weird password.
No, like the guy's saying he's an actual fish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Is like, wait, I think he's saying he's a literal fish, and the fish
Weird.
is the weapons dealer for some reason.
Exactly.
Maybe a fish person.
And Aranaxis, you trust
So-
this. You're like, well, I mean, that seems legit.
Okay.
For whatever reason.
He's just speaking with confidence, and there's no like hint of him trying to say any kind of falsehood. It sounds weird, but the truth is stranger than the fiction.
Yeah, and he'll show you the weapons he uses to carry in, and he has like this bundle pack with the weapons all bundled up in it. So it's almost like he never really like takes them out of the bundle. But you see like some pretty fancy looking quality weapons in there.
How much was the service costing us?
I'm beginning to make papers for each of you. It's gonna be a little bit harder to convince them that you're 3 merchants, unless you have some other product. What would the product be that you're carrying in, and how can we explain the multiples of you and your fox? What are you selling to Arya?
I pull out crystals.
Crystals, okay.
For like security. Very, very valuable crystals.
Valuable
I have
crystals.
some alchemist fire.
Okay. You're gonna convince them these are valuable. I know they're not. I can tell those are junk, but no.
But could a guard tell?
I don't.
A dark dragon
so.
guard.
Probably not. Those guys at the gate,
I got some potions.
They're not that bright. Ah, potions. That'll get yes. Those people, they love
potions.
Magical stuff.
I mean, I have some random scrolls. Scrolls?
Yeah. You don't actually have to sell these things. You just pretend that you're gonna sell these things.
Okay.
Okay, so he starts forging papers for, like, each of you, but each of you guys is your own merchant. So you're selling your own set of goods, or whatever it is.
Okay.
And he says, you're all gonna go see Gobi. Gobi, he deals with all of these things that you have.
Alright.
Do you have any questions for him? You're welcome to ask him questions.
Once past the gates, are there any other checks that might or anything else that we might have to contend with once inside?
No, just don't piss off the dark dragons that you pass by. They stroll around town as if they're locals themselves, but sometimes you'll run into a drunk one that tries to push you around and question you. But if you wear nice clothes, they tend to leave you alone.
Okay. I glance at Boy.
With holes in his
ragged
shirt.
clothes.
Oh. I'm a little too druidy.
Do you know of a good tailor in town?
No, but I'm sure we have plenty of people who have other people's clothes to sell. And he winks at you. Let's just say Ari is rather lucrative to us. And he smiles.
That makes sense. So yeah, we should find someone who is dealing in Aryan clothing.
Yeah, we'll go dress me up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I think all of us could use an upgrade in our.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're wearing clothes we've been wearing on trails and stuff forever.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else that we have to ask? Can you, have you been to Arya? Would you have a recommendation for an inn that we could go to and remain, low key?
Arya doesn't have inns that I'm aware of, but if you ask Gobi, Gobi might know things. You see, Gobi's a trader.
Wait, Arya
for
doesn't
another
have
city.
inns?
So he leaves Arya and comes back often. And he also deals with a lot of different traders. So he might have information.
Were we told where we could find Gobi?
You can find
Not yet.
him in the shop that he rents right near the docks.
Okay.
He sets up shop there. He's more often than not there, but sometimes he does leave to go deliver the goods.
But yes, it does seem interesting that at even Bleak has an inn, even though nobody comes here. But
Yeah.
Arya doesn't have one,
Arya,
which is very
Arya
interesting.
is just a golden turd.
You see.
Arya is the shit place, and Bleak is the place where you can actually live. It's
Okay.
hard living, but everyone's just
But-
dead inside in
They're
Arya.
definitely opposites from each other.
Okay. I don't have anything else I can think of at the moment.
Yeah?
So I'll collect the papers when he's done.
Okay.
And then we shall at least go and see if we can acquire some clothes before we head south. Oh, what can you tell us about the southern lands?
Oh, it's dry and hot. It's big desert. Huge desert.
Desert, eh?
Yeah.
Maybe some appropriate clothing for that climate as well would be in order.
Yeah, I'm sure some people have some things that could be used. You would have to look around town, but yeah, perhaps.
Okay.
I warn you,
Are there
though.
cities, settlements?
There's no roads really. I mean, the road kind of ends at the desert. But yes, there is a settlement called Arid. They're a strange folk. I don't think anybody really knows what they look like because they're small and they're always cloaked, and they have these glowing eyes within the cloak, but we can never really see what they look like. I've only seen them a couple of times. I don't go to Arid, but they have come here once or twice.
Interesting. Well, hopefully we'll be seeing for ourselves soon-ish.
Yeah. They bring us goods that is actually very great for making things, such as deathworm meat and scales and skin and horns and teeth. Uh, Very strong
I'm
materials. Can
concerned
make a
about
lot
this
of things
name,
with that.
Deathworm.
Ah,
The
well,
deathworm, yeah.
well, these little things don't seem to have a problem with them. Or I don't know how they're getting them. They're bringing the goods, so surely that's not a problem. It couldn't be a problem. Well, maybe it is a problem. I don't know. I don't want to go down there. But you
Well,
might want to
apparently
get a
Karn does.
map. I don't know if there is a map. Uh, if only there was a way to determine where you are in the middle of a desert.
Yeah, okay. We'll have to prepare for that.
Yes, thank you very much. You've been immensely helpful.
I have one more question, actually.
Okay.
I want to ask him about the dark dragons and their inhabiting Arya. Like, what does he think of that?
I'm sorry. What about the dark dragon scenario?
Like, what's his opinion on the dark dragons and why they're there and if they're good or bad?
Um, I think it's just trade. Like Aria is a big trade city. You can get just about anything there.
Okay. And what? I mean, does he like the dark dragons or does he not like them?
Well, I
If I
avoid
get
those
an
guys.
impression.
Ugh.
Okay.
They wouldn't let me do what I do. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything else. I was just curious, like, yeah, what the kind of public sentiment was. Which I know we had one other guy, but one more opinions.
Yeah,
We'll start a poll.
Anti-Dark
See what
Dragon.
the people think about. Yeah. We'll have them come and vote at a booth.
Oh, jeez. Alright. So you guys go look for some clothing thieves? Or, I don't know.
Sure.
Wait, what?
Respectful
Clothing thief?
shopmen?
Yeah, we need to get
Respectful
clothes
sales?
that look like Arya
not just-
clothes.
Why not just clothing like tailors? Do they have to steal their stuff?
They don't
from
have those.
Arya?
Yeah,
Do you think people
We need clothes that make it look like we belong in Arya.
Okay. No matter how they procured the clothes, we will check it out. I don't judge.
Yeah.
You like see this outfit that has like a name badge on it. It's like some random person's name on it. Like, oh.
That's the brand name.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, you guys find someone who has clothes that fit your needs. You might actually have to find a couple of different people because it looks like you guys also want to go down into the desert. So it looks like you guys want some fancy clothes and some desert clothes. Hot weather outfits.
That would also
Yeah,
be a good
I mean-
idea. Hot weather outfits.
There's a spell called Endure Elements. It's pretty good.
Okay. So
I
you
mean,
got
yeah, but
that.
I mean, we could use that, but we want to look
Do
the
I
part
have
too.
that spell? I
I
thought I
have
did,
that,
but I don't
'cause
have
I'm a
it on my
druid.
sheet now. What am I oracle? Because I mean, if we have that, then we probably don't need the clothes. Although I guess it probably wouldn't hurt.
Mhm.
Also,
Now, it's going to be regular shop price, but if you want to barter, now's your opportunity.
I resist energy. I don't have Endure Elements. I don't know.
I'm planning on buying clothes that are appropriate for the hot environment and a set of clothes that are appropriate for Aurea.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
they
I'll do
have
the same.
both? And if so, then I guess I'll try and negotiate better terms. Which I assume would just be like a diplomacy check.
Let's see here. To appraise checks and sweat check and blah 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 blah. Here it is. Okay. What'd you roll? 22? Okay. Yeah, you succeed at lowering the price by 7 or 25%. So it's 75%
Oh, wow.
of the cost instead of 100% of the cost.
It's very nice.
So if you guys want to calculate
Okay.
that, I don't have those items open for their value, but
Oh, okay.
I'm sure we can figure it out together if you need me to help. I have a calculator. Zidrium's good with math.
So what are we buying? Like hot weather outfits?
Yeah, hot weather outfit. And something nice.
And what's the fancy clothes? Like a noble's outfit? Or is that too
Probably not a
expensive?
noble's outfit. That's
No.
really expensive. We're talking more like
Like
a-
just a commoner's
Scholar.
outfit that's
Like a courtier's outfit.
Okay.
Courtier's outfit is like fancy tailored clothes and whatever fashion like would be
Yeah, I
in
mean,
current style.
Because I mean, we were told they're pretty fancy, right?
Yeah.
They are very fancy.
Well, I think more
So I
importantly,
guess-
we were told that the dark dragons tend not to bother people with higher class clothing. I'm sure that the
Right.
peasant with the cherries isn't wearing a courtier's outfit, right? But
Probably not.
True.
He
Yeah,
might
we
get
want to look like
hassled.
we're wealthy merchants. So
Yeah.
I think that would make sense.
So that's like
Oh,
30
so that's
gold, which I do have
30.
enough for.
And the hot weather is 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got like
So
just
it's
enough on
38
myself.
each. And then secret, you said it's an addition. It's going to cost 25% instead of 50, or it's going to cost 75 instead of 100. Is that right?
Right, you're getting 25% off.
Okay, so yeah, we got.
So
I got enough for
38 times 0.75 is 28.5 gold pieces.
Because you convinced them that they stole them and they were used, and therefore you get a discount. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
that. Okay, yeah, so that'll even leave me with 6 gold pieces left. Cool. I'll add that to my inventory.
sorry, how much was the
I
final
have like
price?
100 gold. 28.5 for the
Okay.
discount. Or
Um,
those two that that you put.
the person sees boy like with like his 6 coins in his hand, and he's like, "Oh, you guys going to Aria?"
I nod.
Oh, when you know they have a job board there. Lots of ways to make money.
Huh, good to know.
I nod my head.
I think he's judging you.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, all I can do is nod. You're not getting any words out of me.
He thinks
But if he thinks I'm poor, then that's fine.
He wins the poking war.
I'll be right back.
It's fine. You are poor.
It's true. But yeah, if you guys are looking to make money, that there is opportunity in
Okay.
Aria. Yeah. Just don't cause trouble.
What? Players cause trouble? Come on, secret.
I know. Like sometimes I don't even have to present the problems. You guys do it yourselves. It's like instead of just walking into the tavern, you're like, let's be stealthy and go through the back door. And then you get like caught, you know, and everybody's like, why are you going through the back door? When like going through the front door would have been perfectly reasonable. Not saying that you guys would do that, but yeah, it was just.
You would.
It's the player mentality. So we're going to Arid first? Is that what I'm hearing? Or you're
Yeah,
looking
I
for
think so.
Karn?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking for Karn, and we heard he was there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll stay the night in Bleak at least. I have a lot of strength that I need to get back.
Yeah, we should rest.
You guys are gonna go back to the inn? Any more information gathering you want?
I think we're good.
I mean, you guys are learning that a lot of people in Bleak go in and out of Aria all the time.
Yeah, it seems like
I'm back.
it's the only way to make a living around here, besides gambling.
Hey, do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Well,
Are
Boy
there-
doesn't talk, but is there any questions Boy or at least Matt would like to find out? Go ahead, Starbucks.
We are going to have to come back through Bleak on our way back. So anything we come up with later, we can ask.
I did put in the party sheet the outfits if you guys wanted to grab those.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
There's one of them.
Well, I'll take it.
Oh, I mean, there we go.
Okay. Thank you. I may need someone else to carry my clothes because they might be too heavy. They're probably too heavy.
I am. One sec.
So, I mean, I think we're kind of ready to start going to Arid, right?
You guys haven't rested yet. I was waiting to see if there
Okay.
were any other information gathering you guys would like to do. You were away, Matt, at the time, but I was saying that, it's become very obvious that the people of Bleak go in and out of Aria a lot. So there is more information that you might be able to glean about Aria if you want.
Hmm.
Obviously, Boyd doesn't really talk, so.
Okay. I am also actually encumbered now with that equipment, which doesn't actually do anything to me except slow me down.
Now, do you guys have
Yeah.
anything to sell so that you can maybe purchase a bag and maybe barter a price?
I could buy a masterwork backpack.
Those are heavier.
I don't have anywhere near enough gold to buy.
Oh, that's right, because they're
Magical
more
pack.
weight.
You want
and
like
if
a
your strength
handy
is
haversack
too low, then they're not even
or
worth.
something is what you want to try to get. I don't know what your guys' funds are right now, actually, but there-
Exceptionally low.
Not a lot.
there are ways to make money, such as
Like less
Yeah.
than. Like I have 100, and I think I probably have the most in the party. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you don't
I mean,
need
there's
to
that
buy the
amulet I'm wearing,
courtier
I guess.
outfits right now if you're going to Arid. You could always
There's
purchase them when
the-
you come back.
The
There's
I
amulet.
truth
want
to
mine
that.
now.
If you can carry it, yeah. But if it's weighing you down,
Yeah, I'm fine. I've got strength.
yeah.
I'm not weak.
That is a good point. Just give me a second here.
Plus, I always just turn into an animal and all my gear just goes inside of me.
Uh,
Okay, I will take that option. The courtier's outfit. I'll buy later just to save on a little bit of weight
Sure.
right now.
Yeah.
Well, if you're doing that, I'll do that too then. So undo that and then get back 7.5 gold. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm at perfect weight capacity now.
Yeah, I'm good now
For
as
a
well.
light load.
Okay.
Alright, are we resting at the end now?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys all go back to the inn, and he recognizes you guys as you all kind of have a
That's
very
his only
unique
guess.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that too, yes.
you'll take good care of it.
Alright, and then you guys go back into the one big room where there's a bunch of beds, and you pick whatever bed you feel is most suiting to you.
Okay, yeah, I make myself comfortable. And I'm also going to prepare to give Aranaxis some overnight care with uh, my medical supplies and my herbal remedies to help his strength heal up faster.
Doesn't
As far as
overnight care require
damage
you to
goes, I'll
stay
heal
up?
us.
It does indeed, but boy is willing to do that.
Okay.
I care for my friends.
Alright, have a couple cure lights before bed
Alright.
so that you guys are full.
Sure.
Okay. Everyone's full health.
Alright. Okay, so boy, you care for Aranaxis throughout the night. Can you roll me a
Mm-hmm.
perception check?
Sure can.
Throughout the night, every once in a while, you hear like somebody like the floorboards around the corner that you can't see. You can hear like the floorboards of somebody walking and creeping up, and then like stopping, and you have this like weird sensation that you're being like observed and spied on, but then like they turn around and go back.
Maybe it's just, our innkeeper just is checking up on us.
And then you guys get through the night, and it is the next day.
Okay. Aranaxis, because I'm providing long-term care to you, you get back twice as much of your health and your ability score damage.
Yeah. So I'm still down, but I'm not negatives anymore, so that's good.
Yep. You're healing up.
Actually, with that in mind, I actually am still over encumbered because I forgot about the strength damage.
Strength damage doesn't actually affect your carry capacity, right?
Okay.
I thought. Is that not right? I'm pretty sure Pluto said that at some point.
What?
Either way, I don't think it matters at the moment. We're just going to be traveling.
Alright. To Erd, eh?
Yep.
Alright. Uh... Through the mountains you must go.
Is this another underground passage, or is this literally through the mountains?
There is an underground passage.
Okay, a lot of those around. Convenient.
And
I
if
like
you
it.
ask anybody, they don't know who made them. They've just been there.
I bet you it's the mole people. It's always the mole people.
Maybe, I don't know. These elusive mole people that you've yet to see. Like,
They're
nobody
everywhere.
looks like a mole
Yeah.
person anywhere.
Nowhere
so,
at all.
No,
Like, I'm not sure these mole people actually exist.
well, maybe
They
not.
control everything, man.
Maybe it's an organization. I don't know. Maybe it's a virus. Who
Yeah,
knows?
they're a bunch of spies because they're moles.
Maybe they're aliens. Who knows? All right. So yeah, you guys will travel. It'll take about a half a day to get to the caverns. And when you do get there, it looks like there's a separate tunnel that goes that way.
Oh, sneaky back way into oh yeah.
I mean, to the fields, it doesn't go to the city.
Yeah, but it's a pretty like direct route though, without having to go the long way around.
Exactly.
Like,
Through the haunted forest.
True. That's true.
It also makes you look more like a farmer than anything else because you're coming from them. Or not necessarily a farmer, but a local. There's houses throughout that. I didn't stamp them around, but yeah, there are houses throughout the fields. All right. So half a day to get there, and then yeah. So do you guys want to go towards Aria or keep going south?
South. Stick to our guts. That's where we're going.
All right. Go ahead and roll perceptions.
okay.
Doo-doo-doo.
Oh.
I'm just happy to be leaving this place called Bleak.
That's fair. Okay. You guys travel most of the rest of the day into these caverns. And I have a picture. I should have shared this a little sooner because I think it's a large file, so it might take a moment. Um, Yeah, it's
What now?
it's pretty big.
How big?
Okay.
It's pretty big. Hold on.
Like megabytes? Gigabytes?
I'm not gonna answer your question. Just shush. It would require me to look at shit I don't want to look at. I'm doing something. Thank you.
I prefer bagel bites.
That
That's
is
good
a
enough.
big map.
That's good enough. I'll accept that. Alright. Well, this is our
Alright,
lovely
cool.
encounter map. Because you guys spot some things happening as you're traveling through this passage. Everybody but Gigi. Oh.
Yeah.
And Aaronaxis. Aaronaxis rolled a 1. So, okay. So, Boy and the Fox get to act in a surprise round. I'm going to put you guys randomly.
That sounds like a book.
Sounds like a movie.
The what now?
Set you over here. Down here. Who's in the
Boy and his
front
fox.
usually? Yeah, everybody roll initiatives, and Boy and
I feel like it's
Probably
actually
Aaronaxis.
Aaronaxis in the front, followed by me, then Gigi.
Yeah, you guys can arrange however you want
Hey,
to.
I rolled a good
but,
initiative.
Boy and the Fox get to act in a surprise round.
Which way are we going? North or south?
Oh shit. Like the tunnels of the map are irrelevant. I just wanted a tunneled map. I don't really care if they have dead ends or not. Let's pretend.
No.
They're all
I'm
no
not talking about the dead end.
ends.
It's just
Yeah.
for purposes of like who's in front, who's in back.
You're
That's
having
just why I was
south.
asking.
I just happened to look at that tunnel and I was like, "Fuck, it's a dead end." So I just moved you all because yeah.
That's fine.
Just
I
in
just
case
want
you
like.
run forward or whatever reason, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if we're going up to the left, then I'm right here.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Yeah. So I got everybody's, and so what you guys see are some rocky-like creatures coming out of the stoned walls here, and this is all natural formation. Also, like it looks like maybe somebody tunneled through it, but like it doesn't look like it was smooth or anything, I guess is what you can say. So it's just all natural rock, nothing unique or special about it. But you've seen these creatures before because Boy summons them all the time.
Had summoned one. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Alright, so Boy and the Fox, how would you like to take your surprise action? Oh, I gotta roll their initiatives now.
Yeah, seeing if I recognize these things. I guess knowledge nature wouldn't tell me anything about them. They're elementals.
Yeah, you recognize. Because you've summoned this before.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to pull out my shield as my surprise action.
Okay.
And Fox stays over here and is ready for trouble or danger.
Okay, their surprise action is to move forward and finish their approach. Alright, round 1. Gigi. You have visitors.
Yep. Knowledge planes?
Yeah. You know
Do I
these to
know
be
that the earth elementals are earth elementals?
Sure do.
Okay. And I've seen them, and yeah. Okay. I am going to. This will be fun. I didn't actually. Oh my god, the grid hurts. I will cast Divine Trident and
Okay.
ask Aranaxis if he wants it,
He's like, take
and I'll
my
like hold
hand.
it out. That's it.
Okay, boy.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step back, pull out the scepter in my shield hand because it's a light shield and I can hold things in it. And I'm gonna begin summoning
Okay.
using a
Your
second
own
level
Earth
spell.
Elemental.
Yeah, mine are strong. So yeah, I'll sacrifice a second level spell to summon Nature's Ally. That's my turn.
Alright. This one is going to, let me lock tokens. Burrow 20 feet and come out over here and strike at Aranaxis with a slam. And Aranaxis did not get to act in a surprise round because they rolled a 1. Aranaxis
Nope.
did not roll initiative.
Yeah. Initiatives for the week.
Do you want to roll then? See if you go before this guy. You actually go before this guy. So he's not over here yet if you want to.
Alright. This isn't really, well, might not change anything here, but
We might not do that
okay.
now, depending on what you do.
I cast Mage Armor. Ooh.
Okay.
What type of action would it be for me to grab this item from Guru's hand?
A move action. Yeah.
Hmm. I can't just sort of pick it up as I move through his square, eh?
I mean, I don't know. I was holding it out, so.
Right. It's just I want to be able to get in front of Boy. Is the thing. Uh,
I don't know. I think I don't know what the rules say, but yeah, like it's not like you're picking it up off the ground. Like you,
no.
it's
Well,
like I'm holding it out
okay.
for you. So
Because Boy's casting. This is always complicated. Um, I think in this situation, I'm going to have to take my move action to go here, just so that
that's fine.
doesn't get Boy.
Okay.
But I am appreciative of the
Yay.
offer.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. If you don't want it, I'll use it, or if you can grab it
I'm
next
not.
turn.
Yeah, that's right. I just the actions. I do draw my own club as I come out here. That's something I can just drop as necessary if need be.
Yeah. Okay. You do that. And then I'm gonna burrow 20 feet through the rock and attack Gigi instead. Yeah. Now, do I have power attack on these things? Ooh, we do. Okay.
They do. They should.
So we're just a 1-2, aren't we? Okay,
You don't
let's
need to
get this.
power attack.
I do. I need to power attack you. I must. Haha!
Really
hit.
now? Wow. That meets my AC.
Yelp.
Boo.
This little
Dang.
elemental beats on Gigi. Alright. The fox.
Well, yeah, it sees that Gigi's getting attacked, so it's gonna move over here. And I don't think we have Bless on us right now.
No, we don't.
Nope.
But my
your
fox
has
does,
plus.
cause yeah, I got my scepter out. So it's going to attack the elemental and protect Gigi. It's protecting our flank. Guardian Fox.
And he hits.
Bite. I am a hero, is what the fox is. Is what the fox knows.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna move forward and I'm going to power attack Aaron Axis. Since you want to be hit, I will hit you. There we go. Haha! I hit you.
Okay.
You got your... Everything's on. Yeah. Looks like it. Boom.
Oh. Okay.
The strongest little elemental you've ever seen.
I've seen stronger.
Oh, dang it. Round 2. Gigi?
Okay, well, this thing seems fond of hitting me. I'm gonna stab it with the trident.
Okay.
Oh, baby. Crit!
Yes. Do you know why you crit?
Elementals.
Yes.
Oh,
That's-
yeah, it's an elemental.
that's- That's why you crit.
That is why. Alright.
It should have
still
automatically
disable
done it if it's set up right. Yeah, it did 8 damage. Okay. That is
Nice.
correct damages.
Alright, boy. You finish your summon.
I'm going to summon it over on the other side of the elemental 2, so it can flank with Aaron Axis.
What are you summoning?
I'm gonna summon a small earth elemental.
Another one!
Yep, another one.
On the other side?
Yeah, so it can flank with Aaron Axis. And then it'll get my enhancements. And it'll power attack the other elemental. And I believe it gets the Earth Mastery +1 to hit, so because they're both on the ground.
True.
Ooh, a strong to hit. Blam. And then for my turn, now that I'm free of casting, I'm just going to take out my club as a move action and move over here to help support my fox. Now it's my turn.
Okay, just 1 second here. So I've said this before and before again, and for some reason you guys keep thinking that you can do this, and I just wanted to pull up the rules and be 100% official about it, but you cannot flank elementals. They do not have vital organs, and I pulled up the elemental subtype traits and confirmed that they are not subject
Yeah, you're right.
to flanking. Okay.
I don't think we've ever contradicted you on that. We just haven't
Just because
remembered.
we keep trying to do it because we're low-level newbie adventurers doesn't mean that it is working. I'm not adding it to my attacks.
Yeah, I actually didn't even add the +2 to the hit.
Okay. The only reason why I'm saying that is because I know Matt's a game master and he keeps saying that, so I just wasn't sure if you were like aware or you're just using the word.
Putting it on the other side was kind of
Yeah.
like the only place to put it too.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. So you're just, you're using the term, not the technical. Okay. Because I've heard this in
I'm
other
pretty sure
games
he
as
just forgot
well,
that
I
it
was just a
couldn't be
player
flanked.
in. And it's like when I'm not the game master, I don't really bring these things up, so. Okay. Cool.
Okay, I'm going to cast defensively
Yeah.
and see if I can shock and grasp this guy.
Okay.
Okay, that is a success. He did hurt me.
You hit. Yay! Bam. Well, that was easy.
Zap.
Oh, that. Yeah. So you just have one.
I
Who's
only took,
disabled.
12 hit points of damage.
Yeah. Well, you can guess what this guy's gonna do. He's gonna partial withdrawal into the rock that I don't think you can earth
Get
glide,
back
so
there.
you may not be able to do anything about that.
Okay, that's probably
Just
a
make
good
a
move on
retreat.
his part.
One elemental gets to live again. Alright. Yes. Earthamo.
I don't want to kill him. Just trying to get him to go away.
That's fair. That's fair.
Just gotta smack them a little bit so that they understand.
I may have smacked mine a little bit too hard there. I don't think he's getting back up.
It'll be fine. Or not.
Alright, and then your summon eventually goes away.
Oh, yeah, he probably goes away too. Or I could just tell him, like, chase after the one in the rock, because it can earth glide.
Alright, you're pretty sure that it's roughly evening time or resting time because you guys feel tired and you've been traveling for a while, so you think it might be good idea to start considering camping in the caverns. And you actually don't know how far or how deep these caverns go. You just know you're going south to a desert. I suppose. That's all.
I've never been to the desert before. I hear that it's hot, sandy. I understand that sand is gritty and gets everywhere.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks. Alright, so do you guys set up camp, or
I
do
was
you
thinking
want
the same thing, Star Fox.
keep traveling through?
Keep traveling through.
Keep on keeping on.
Boy does occasionally, like his feet keep moving, but he kind of, like, nods off a little bit from not resting the night before.
Well, no, it's been an entire day of traveling, and this encounter came towards the evening, and your guys' minds are telling you that it's rest time, and I'm asking you guys, do you want to rest and camp?
We
or
rest.
stay up for the night? Okay, that's, okay.
There's, we'll rest. Do a watch.
Okay, yeah, then, go ahead and let's get some perceptions for your watches. And I think we already have your watch order set as Aaron Axis, Boy, then Gigi.
Yeah, who cares? Oh my god, another 20. Okay. I'll take it.
Okay. Roll something here. Gigi, during your watch in the wee hours of what you would think would be the morning, you feel like a rumbling in the ground, but it's very light, and it's almost like it like passes by. So it's almost kind of like it's parallel to you, but it passes by.
Okay.
That's disturbing.
It's fine. I mean, if it doesn't at no point it sounds like it's like coming towards us or getting closer too much, then yeah, I wouldn't pick anyone up. It's fine.
No. But it's something traveling under the ground, through the ground, causing the ground to rumble, so...
Yeah, it's probably one of those death worm things we heard about, if I had to guess. Maybe it ventured up from the desert.
What? Death worms.
That's what we heard, right? Is the death worms.
Yeah, but we're not in the desert yet.
True.
You're telling me that they're tunneling through solid rock? I mean, I was concerned about them before, but now...
It seems likely that they'd be able to. Do you not
Really?
like worms?
I'm concerned about things called death worms that can burrow through stone.
I mean, usually those. I mean, I don't know. Do I know anything about death worms?
Wait, I'll ask. Boy, are death worms natural?
I look at you like what?
Well, it didn't bother us, so let's just keep moving.
It's fine. We're
It's
fine.
Alright, then you guys get your night's rest, and it is the next day, you think, or at least you're rested enough to
Keep going.
enough to keep going, yeah?
Sure.
Prepare your spells.
I wish.
One more night's rest. That gives me another strength point. Oh, it automatically did it.
Look at that. It's amazing.
Cool.
Ooh.
A 19 is pretty good. I'll roll mine.
After that death worm comment, I'm like every little
Oh
bit of
my
rock
god,
that
another
falls
20!
down.
What? I just rolled 3 20s in a row, essentially, because of the crit. I mean, the crit confirm wasn't, but still. That's insane.
Just try and roll them when they
It's
matter.
ones for
I know, I only roll them when they don't matter.
I have in fact rolled 3 20s when they mattered once in my lifetime of gaming. And it was particularly satisfying because after the second natural 20, my DM was like, if you roll another like natural 20, then like I'm gonna do something about it. So yes, it was very satisfying.
So you guys keep going through the tunnels here, heading as much south as you can identify. The tunnel passageway seems to be very like obvious, I guess, traveled, or yeah, like any of the side passages that you guys see doesn't really look like it's where you want to go, but you do have the option of going astray if you want. Just let me know. But you guys travel uninterrupted today, and you're tired again.
Oh, this is a long way to the desert.
Yeah.
How much food do we have?
I'm sure you guys stocked up on food.
Are you though? Because we can't carry it.
It's okay, you don't have to because I'm your druid friend and I will find food for us.
Okay.
I already have trail rations factored into my weight limit.
If anybody
Pretty
needs
sure I
food,
don't.
I will forage around for something edible, whether it be edible mushrooms or berries, or
Yeah.
we'll go do a little hunting.
Okay.
I've
Grubs,
got the survival.
beetles.
Yeah,
nuts.
they got a lot of
Those are all
protein.
healthy.
And in the most dire of situations, I will prepare good berry so that we have something to eat. But that is like, I don't want to just cheat and hand wave the outdoor survival when I'm playing druid.
Okay.
Good
So
berry as little as possible.
So it's time to set up camp
I don't know.
again.
I guess we rest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a perception check you're asking for?
Yeah.
Aaron Axis, how much strength damage do you still have on you?
2.
2? Okay, so if I stay up tonight, which
One.
I think I can afford to,
Well,
then I can get rid of all of it.
No, well, no, because if he's at 1 strength damage, then it doesn't do anything.
I thought I said 2.
Yeah,
well, I
but
have 2, but a
if
night's
he-
rest
if
gives
he-
me 1 back.
regains 1, then he'll be at 1, and then that won't be affecting his numbers, and then you're not like exhausted or whatever.
If you seem comfortable with where your muscles are recovering, then yeah, we'll just have a regular nights. But Boy still offers the service, or not the
I do
service.
appreciate the offer, but I think I will be okay. I
Okay.
have felt my strength return considerably, and I'm feeling much better. I think it's important that you get your rest.
Okay. Um. Wait, where's Gigi's perception? Is that above the 2? That's the 10.
Did I not roll it?
No, you rolled a 1.
I thought I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 1.
Yep. Well, I made the comment about rolling all the 20s, and then I had to balance it out.
Okay. So on the second watch, which is Boy's watch, Boy, you rolled high enough to get this, like, weird sensation that you're being watched.
Okay.
And you look over, and behind a rock, not hiding too well, is a hooded figure with glowing eyes.
Ooh. A hooded figure with glowing eyes. I keep my eye on it, and I have my fox also dutifully watching and guarding. Because it has the trick watch. It can alert people.
Mm-hmm.
Or it knows how to on its own without me telling it to. Alright, well, I mean, I kind of gesture towards the figure just to let them know I see you. I do like the 2 fingers thing to my eyes and point to it.
Oh, when you do that, it kind of like ducks down, like, oh shit, and then you kind of hear the sounds of scurrying away.
Alright, let's keep it that way. And then I'll, yeah, just keep watch for everybody else.
And they were like these bright orange, like, glowing eyes.
Cool.
Okay, you guys get through the night, and it is the next day.
Okie dokie.
It just watched us and left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. First the death worm, and now the glowy eyes. I wonder what'll be next.
Well,
Not
that's
everything
one of
is
the,
out there to kill us.
Yeah, that's one of the people, the desert dwellers.
Maybe.
Interesting. They were described to us. These are the people that Karn was No, they're the ones with the city in the desert. That are traders with Bleak.
Yeah. Okay.
I quickly check my gear just in case. Make sure nothing's missing.
Okay. Nothing seems to be missing.
Okay.
All right, you guys travel some more. And eventually,
Yay.
towards the end of the third day, you start to find sunlight at the end of the tunnel. And you step out. You guys are on the map, yeah. And it seems very palm tree and oasis-like. There's a water you can hear to... I guess since you're going south, it's to your left. Oh.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like this
Maybe
is
we'll
like
see the
the
desert.
greatest soil for like any kind of farming or whatnot, but yeah, you do see like palm-like trees. Perhaps you've never seen these type of trees before. They're quite unique.
I'm
Yeah.
sure we haven't.
Yeah.
These are weird-looking trees.
Exotic trees.
Mm-hmm.
That's very neat. And are they bearing any kind of fruit?
No.
No dates for you.
No? Still, Boy is very interested in learning about this completely different environment. He doesn't seem to mind the sand. It's not quite dirt or soil. It's different. But it's still earthy and natural.
Yeah. If you leave the road, you might see some that have fruit, but the ones close to the road, definitely where you're at, you don't see any coconuts.
Yep. He'll grab some and attempt to sample the...
I don't think you heard what I said. I said on the road, none of the trees seem to have any coconut, but perhaps if you left the road, you might be able to. So that would be something you'd have to choose to do if you want.
We might take a detour eventually, but we'll continue for now.
Okay, but yeah, it seems like whatever's close to the road is barren. Perhaps people pick them and there's just none there. Yeah.
Weren't we told that the road will eventually disappear
Yes.
into the trackless deserts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's follow the road while it still exists and see where that takes us.
Okay, you see that the sun is setting. And it's nighttime
Okay.
again.
I guess we can camp here.
Mm-hmm. If you'd like to.
A 2.
Now your guys' luck is with you. There are no encounters this evening. So I can rest you and we can just kind of skip ahead here. Didn't fully expect the travel today, but It is a traveling Pathfinder day. So the next day, you guys are gonna
We're just
carry
making
on,
headway.
I guess, following the road. That's what Airnexus said.
Yep.
Okay. So the valley seems to split. the water seems to start going away. The other way. And it takes you a whole nother day to get where you guys are, but you can start feeling the heat and the change in the terrain as you think you have reached the desert.
Our road is running out. I'll switch to my hot weather gear.
Yeah, could put that on too. Sounds like a good idea.
Okay, sure.
And I didn't necessarily have encounters prepped up for this terrain for today. So this will probably be where we're going to kind of conclude today's adventure, and then start with next week you guys stepping into this desert.
Yeah,
sounds good. Sounds reasonable.
I mean, we've had basically a full session, so
yeah,
like 3 different areas in one session, which is good.
We learned a lot. We have some goals that we're pursuing.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
To be honest, I didn't even consider that there was more land to the south. I thought Light and Dark Place were just on their own little island. I'm now starting to realize that there's a lot of...
This is a full-on world.
Potentially a lot of unexplored lakes.
Yeah.
I made a huge map, yeah.
I think Secret, you showed me some of it when you were making it.
Yeah.
Not that I remember, but I remember that it was huge. I'm like, yeah, there's definitely more to this than what we're seeing.
When are we going to see some Alchemist created maps? When's that actually going to be released?
I don't know. I didn't kickstart fund at all, but I have it saved, so like I don't know. Whenever I hear big news about it, I'll be like, "Oh, hey."
Sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that for some of like the buildings and stuff you guys go into, so that because like right now it's so much easier to just not sit there and try to find maps that fit what you want.
Right.
It's hard.
But it has an interesting, like, you just click, I want an outdoor environment, and you can just click random.
Right.
And it will just make you a random map that you can just throw in at the last minute.
Yeah.
Which is kind of an interesting feature, too.
Yeah, because Google searching for images and then getting them in, and I don't know, it's not something I like to do, but sometimes I have to do things on the fly. And,
right.
Yeah.
Especially in a sandbox type environment, because those nasty players are unpredictable and could go anywhere. Yeah, it's...
I thought you guys were going to find a way to get into Aria.
We did. We've got forged papers.
Yeah, but I thought you would be in Aria at the job board making funds and money so that you guys can...
Yeah, but...
Once again, those nasty players in the sandbox. Literal sandbox now.
There are many ways to get into Aria, and there are many ways to fail getting into Aria. So if this is working for you guys, then yeah.
To fail.
No, you haven't even tried
yet.
We've
gone on a tangent.
You're prepping. You're preparing.
We'll be back.
It's a preemptive strike. Because I think Matt wants to take the dark key with you guys, and you're like, yeah.
Well, I'm just like, okay, like, off of like a story, like... If we as players are driving the story, then this is the story development to me.
Mm-hmm.
We find the gilded place, it's off limits. The guard, we can't get in there easily. And it seems like, okay, it's under Dark Dragon control. So it seems like this is what everything is building up to right now in this arc. So we have to go to the other place, see what's going on. Things are more accepting. This is, the second act here. We get information that takes us over to the desert place where we have the name of a guy, a contact that could be an ally.
Mm-hmm.
We help him. We get the dark key, and then the third act is Aria. because that's the build-up. If we just
Sure.
force our way into Arya, then I don't know what we do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, you would have to information gather, of course, and then figure it out.
It just seemed like it's out of place if we go into Arya and then we don't know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a wrong answer here. We're
Nope.
just doing
No
what we
wrong
do.
answer.
Yeah, there's no wrong
That's
answer.
right. That's right.
But if I was like watching this as a movie or writing it as a story, like this is the progression in my mind.
I think this is the more interesting route to meet this Karn fellow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will see everybody in 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
Yep.
In 2 weeks for Desert Adventures.
Sounds good.
Yay.
Yeah.
I will talk to everybody later. Have a good weekend.
All right.
Okay, you too. See ya.
Yep. Take care, everybody.